welcome back to another NHL playoff play-by-play commentary with the hockey coach, Guru Coach FRENCHY, directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on the great Saturday night, a hockey night in Thailand on the May 27, 2023. Hopefully you have an amazing, great weekend so far. Happy Memorial weekend for all the people living now in USA. We know last week it was the one in the Canada. Now this weekend is all about the USA, and we wish everybody happy Memorial weekend for each one of you living in the beautiful country of USA. Game number 5, excuse me, between the Dallas Star and the Vegas Golden Knights. Very interesting. The last game, the Dallas faced elimination, came back and win the game by an overtime. They gave them a chance to play one more game tonight, and they face again for elimination. Are they going to push the game number 6? That's going to get that answer the next couple of hours. But until then, guys, we have to watching the game for next another 3 hours. And we invite you guys. I just did it, by the way, because here in Thailand it's Sunday morning. So I did my brunch. And I just want to invite you. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, at brunch, your Sunday rendezvous. Usually with the co-host, Marco Larabi, in our tap. We're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about, first of all, the NHL playoff, following by the Montreal Canadiens news around. What about the World Championship? Canada won yesterday. I watched the game yesterday. I was off finally. I take a day off yesterday, and give me a chance to watch the Memorial Cup. We're going to talk about this tomorrow too. So a lot of subject to talk about, a lot of questions you can bring on the table. Please don't hesitate to join us live. I think it's a great show the Sunday morning. You have a brunch, you wake up, and you just want to rest, recovery for the weekend. So why not to celebrate the morning with the Hockey Nation show for the brunch, your Sunday rendezvous. So that's what we got. A lot of people pop up here in the show tonight. Mr. Sebastian is in the house. Welcome back. Canada versus Germany for gold tomorrow. Who thought US lose to Germany? Really surprised about this, William. To see that Canada, they took him 3 times, 2 times to come back in the game. Whatever they dominate on the shot, on the net. It took everything for them to come back and win the game yesterday by the score 4-2 and then Tinet. KLS is in the house, directly from Sherbrooke, dans la belle région de Sherbrooke, dans la belle province de Québec. Nicolas de Gobi-Bono is in the house. Jake McEnwee opened the door. Hey, welcome back in the house. Our friend Derek Joe is in the house, following by Mr. Yamo Vartanen from Finland. Fantilli, Leo Carson, Lane Hudson, some good game for young players. And Gauthier. What about Fantilli goal yesterday? He did not do where he was during the beginning, during that tournament, but you have to give credit because yesterday, wow, what a goal he did against the team. And that's what we got on this. Minister Zabran knocked the door. Thanks so much about that. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Right there. In the front. In the front. Yeah, open up. Sorry about that. Nicolas is in the house. Try to get, if I forgot, Steve G knocked the door. John Garage is in the house. Old Paulette is in the house. What about the roadrunner Gary Cournoyer? Knocked the door. And our friend Willie Snodder gave some French lesson this morning. Very kind of you, Willie, to do that to me. Very nice. Google account knocked the door. Welcome back, Google. And we have our friend Sebastien, of course, is in the house. Germany is not that bad. They play well as a team. It could be a tie game. I think Canada went 3-1-3, maybe empty goal. They opened the door. I think USA so far was the best team. It was the best team in the tournament until they lost yesterday against Germany. But really so shocking news about that. The Memorial Cup, we know Quebec won the first game 8-3. Again, the Kamloops team, the team owns the tournament over there. Net domination of the Quebec at the end of the game. You can see really strong team. I took Seattle to win the tournament, but you never know what could happen. Last year, remember, when the team beat the favorite team was supposed to be the Edmonton Oil King with Caden Coley, and they lost last season, last year in the Memorial Cup. Don't forget watching my App Daily News. Uh, Today we talk. It was a bit about the news update yesterday. was There was not too much news about the Montreal Canadiens. I tried to make an NHL trade rumor Montreal Canadiens inside the video. Yesterday I talked about the trade between Montreal and the New York Islanders. Proposal could happening if Montreal want to do that. We have Riding the Storm. Welcome back, a lot of people. Is Mo Sailor play for Germany and the world? Yeah, he play about this. About them, can I have a good live? One you pour and a pour and one you got bad credit. Here we go. Trossard, no, he does not play about this. Mr. Luciano Graziano, the moderator of the Hockey Nation live show, knocked the door. His wife just tell him to get out of the kitchen and you can go watching the Hockey Nation live show. So that why did it? Peterka and Nico Sturm play well in Germany. Peterka, guys, is JJ Peterka. Peterka was drafted by the Buffalo Sabres. This is another prospect they have. We don't see barely. He played more the Rochester American last year in American Hockey League. And he's looking another great prospect for the Buffalo Sabres. What about our friend directly from Ontario is in the house? I'm talking about Mr. Ross Stubbington. Knock the door, Ross. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm glad to have you aboard. And Luciano, go with the Peterborough Pete's. Then Lumi, Germany has really come on in the last decade. Willie McClary. You know, when you go to Evolution, the hockey, I studied this like 15 years ago, 10 years ago, until last 2 years, until COVID. I was always involved with NHL Association coaches and meeting, seminar at the draft NHL for the last 10 years. I was going to the different seminars during the summer where you met all the people around the world, coaches, left and right, and they have some kind of seminar or meeting when they invite some people from European, like Goldberg for Sweden, example, or they will bring some people like him, and they will talk about the evolution of different countries, how they did it, how they make the country better. And you have to go start, first of all, like, Russia with the Canada. Of course, we heard that. Start after that with the Team USA. That's the Team USA was another one following. And then after that, you get that kind of explosion for the Sweden following from Finland. Of course, we already know that the Czechia was already there. But I think you think about all those developments, Slovakia, you talk about Switzerland. That's another country hockey is growing so much. Germany for the last 10 years is really another where they really developed the hockey. And that's what happening on those countries. And that's you can see in the international tournament. You have some kind of country surprise. Like yesterday again, Canada play again Latvia, where they play such a good game again. And we have to give credit for everybody those countries develop. Welcome back, Mr. Derek Joe. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. The people pull the national team. You're absolutely careless about this. We just pick it up if we have a couple of people I forgot. If I forgot you guys, I apologize. A lot of people, welcome everybody. Here we go. My friend from Russia is in the house. Thanks so much to be with our Canadian show, cleaning around the house. Joseph Lahem. Joseph is on vacation. Joseph said, we have 3 days. The vacation, why not to watching hockey at least Saturday night? So Joseph, he said to the family, hold on, this is my hockey night. So hockey night in Houston, somewhere around the Texas. Luciano was a good word from Live Land Buddy. Swiss was the best team in the first game, but again, a playoff game, they lost to Germany. A lot of Canadian influence in European hockey. But But one thing about that too, Ross, the fact like many players are from Canada and other like USA move play over there for the last 30 years. That again increasing. Have about a couple of body for me. I coach again. Where I coach with them. They leave now. They're leaving in the Switzerland example, Sweden, and they develop hockey with them. So that's the reason why the hockey is more everywhere. It take time. It take a lot of time to build a good national team, but the Sweden did it 35 years ago. And they figure out this by using the small area of game where the Canada and the USA use those kind of principles of what Sweden learn, teach, and then they go from there. Uh, it's a little bit different about the way they teaching in Sweden, example, where they really recognize the coach's side, but we can talk about this a bit later. Tomorrow, 25th, 1 o'clock. Thanks so much, RG, to let us know. You're absolutely right, Ross. Next game, I don't know, Yamo, which one, but if the prayer guys going to start, we'll come back in the game now. We're going to do a play-by-play tonight, and then we're going to get out. Don't forget again, at Blanche Sunday Rendezvous, Sunday morning at 11 o'clock. Luciano prepare some kind of menu. We're going to wait for the picture I'm going to get from him. But we have something every Sunday. He prepare a new meal for everybody, and I can't wait to get it tomorrow morning. That's right, Luciano. Can we start to do a prediction, Yamo and Luciano? Who's going to win the first game next year? Here we go, guys. The T-Mobile is right now set up. Don't forget to click on the like. We appreciate a lot. We're for a lower 40. A lot of people did not click on the likes. Anyhow, the puck go behind the net. We're already off-site at the blind, maybe. I'm not sure, but we'll see what happening. On this game, very important game for both teams. One tried to get eliminated, and then the other one tried to stay alive. So that's going to see what happening. You already email in our tap. Here we go. Pedangelo down the puck all the way to out danger, and another guys whistle shot blocked by out danger. He had no rebound. We're going to start all the way back on that one over there. Super chat number one of the night, ladies and gentlemen, is coming from Ross Stubbington, 550 for the little baby lemon, and the hat to go congratulate him. Super chat, chop, reverse. Super chat, ladies and gentlemen. Ross Stubbington knocked the door, the first one of the evening at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Thanks so much, Ross, to support again the Hockey Nation. Very kind of you, everybody, to continue to be there. Luciano direct for one of the guests. Anyhow, go back to the game. Pedangelo pass the puck to the D, get out of the zone by Riley Smith, pinching by Dallas again, returning by Askanen, by Carlson, return the puck. Go back now behind the net. Marshman just hit Carlson. I don't know if you have a call for penalty about that one. It will be interesting to see that. Sharks from Nashville is in the house. And we'll go from that direction. Look like we're going to get a penalty. First of the night, I believe. Oh. Yeah, tripping over there. You're welcome, Ross, again. Very kind of you to do that. Mr. Sharks is in the house, like I mentioned. Alan Barnes is in the house. Thanks so much, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Go back now on the power play for Vegas. Go back around Stephenson. Return the puck to Marchessault. I believe leave the puck now to Hickle, but Hickle cannot get it. By the way, guys, yesterday I walked downtown Pattaya, and I crossed... I saw a woman sit on the restaurant, whatever it was, just beside the restaurant on the front. And then I said, that's interesting, Jersey. And I was not sure. So I looked behind her, and the name was Jack Eichel, number 15 for the Buffalo Sabres. So this is my third jersey I see in Thailand. I saw two Boston Bruins so far. And this was my Buffalo Sabres in Thailand. She asked her about she don't know. Someone gave her their jersey and she wear it. Anyhow, go back to the game now. Vegas tried to get score on power play with 1 minute to go remaining. 0-1 shots on that power play. Go back at the blind. Fire puck by the other. Shape out and the puck go back to Jack Eichel. Return the puck to the bumper. Return the puck now to the other. Return the puck to Eichel in the back door. Fire puck. Miss the net. Rebound by Stone. Go back to Jack Eichel. Good save by Ettinger. Recovery now to Eichel. Eichel. Looking out past the Stone. Stone the bumper. Shoot the puck. Ettinger making the save. Return by Theodore. Vegas continue attacking now with 30 seconds. Go back behind the net. Set by Stone. Stone to Eichel. Pressure for the Dallas Star. Go back around to the bumper. Finally, Dallas going to dump the puck all the way back on defensive zone. That will be a good moment for the Dallas Star with 10 seconds to go. One more push with a little bit over 17 minutes to go remaining. 3 shots on the power play for the Vegas, but cannot capitalize. We're going to reset behind the net. We're going to be even strength at that moment. That's happening now. 6 shots so far. Now it's coming Vegas at the middle. Hit on the left side. Recovery on the right side to Vegas. Go DD. Set up by Predengelo. Fire puck. Black shot potential. Rebound on the left side. Vegas continue attacking now. Go back to Predengelo. Show the puck again. Miss the net completely. Now the puck go out of the play. And we're going to reset now on the left side of Ottinger. What a great power play for Vegas. They tried to score. They only did not do it scoring because they shot 5 times on that power play, guys. And that's what we got so far. 6 shots for the Vegas since the beginning of this game. Going to get some number here. Like people in the chat, Big Say Ottinger, you're absolutely right about this, Luciano. If Ottinger play like Vegas will lose. Yeah, Jack Ottinger can give you an amazing, great game. He have the talent, the skill to do it. He proved it last year. Just this season, his inconsistency, this is a problem. Anyhow, recovery now in front of the net. By Vegas attacking on the side. Should puck Ottinger making the save. And Dallas going to recover, get out of the zone. Cross the red line by Max Domi. Tomber the puck behind the goaltender of the Hitler. Pitching by Delindria. Domi intercept the puck, bring pas du blind. Hold the puck now to Henley. Henley to Harley. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Return puck behind the net. Vegas still continues to keep the puck back to Domi. Domi to Henley. Henley looking out. Back to Harley. Harley shoot the puck again. Hill make a save. And no rebound. Going to puck on the right side of Hill. This concludes the first shot of the night for the Dallas Star. Came from Harley, the defenseman of the Dallas, number 55. Play on the third ring for Dallas. Luciano, we have a few people. And thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. 2-2, Bertelsboro and the Thunderbird at the third period. Thanks so much. RJ gave us a lot of comments, a lot of update. RJ, that would be great. If you don't mind to do that, that would be awesome. Go back now, shoot a puck by Dallas, black shot by the Vegas, the puck stuck on the wall, try to get it out. Robinson intercepted the puck, shoot a puck, Il McKenna save, potential try puck again, outside the zone, return it by the Dallas, finally puck get out. Go back now by the Dallas, don't play upon the right side of the Ottinger, keep the puck to the wall, Dallas bring the puck to the defensive zone of the Vegas, turn around and go to reset by Vegas, change the direction by Nicolas Roy, regroup, pass the puck to the side, Smith hold the puck, down on Stephenson, bring the puck behind Ottinger, pinch right now on the left side, 2 players foul, one for both teams, but now Dallas recover the puck, attacking now on the right side, hold the puck, fire puck, Hill on the black shot with the left pad, recover by Dallas, now going to get out of the zone, now by Holden. Holden's coming now, change the direction, cut back, pinching by Escanen. Escanen is still the puck, go back to Seguin. Seguin very quiet for the last 5 games. I think he have 0 point. Go back now to Johnson. We know Vegas does not play anymore does not play that enough. Is out of the roster with, again, his injury during game number 3. Go back now by Jack Eichel. I just love the way he got to intercept the puck right away. Great play by Dallas. Still the puck to Jack Eichel. Anyhow, the puck go behind Ottinger, play the puck around the board, pinching went out by the Vegas Golden Knight. Amadio is in the lineup tonight for the Vegas. Bludger is out. Show the puck now by Pedangelo, or maybe, the White Cloud, and a save by Ottinger. We're going to reset now on the left side of the Mr. Jake Ottinger with 14:39. Baxter is in the house. Welcome back, Baxter. A lot of people knocked the door. Willie did a chat. Welcome back, Willie. Thanks for the kind of work you did to us a little bit earlier. Really kind of you to do that. Anyhow, when Vegas we face up, bring it back behind the net, battle now, try puck around, pinch him up by Ryan Sutter, and go back to Eskinen. Eskinen right now, try puck outside the zone. Go back on defensive zone of the Vegas. Give the puck back to Delandria. The puck bouncing between both players. White Cloud give the puck to Nicolas Hag. Nicolas Hag behind Hill, pass the puck to the wall. Get out of the zone by Vegas. Dumping the puck en defensive zone, chasé par William, par Amario, but intercept par Eskinen. Eskinen loud the puck in the zone, the puck bouncing back at the red line, recovered by the Dallas, and return the puck behind the net. New plus coming from Peter DeWard. We just crossed the 14 minutes to go. Mark at the first period, 6-0-0. Another turnover by the Vegas Golden Knight. Vegas Golden Knight, other effect, they play well on the power play. They struggle a little bit. They gave a lot of puck from the defenseman, but they still, try to create some kind of possibility, but many turnovers so far. Anyhow, Dallas attacking now. I like the way that Dallas plays since the beginning of the game. Shoot the puck. Hill maybe barely touch the puck and go back to opposite side. Set up by Rob Hands. Try the puck to Pavelski. Pavelski got to Robinson. But in front of the net, what a great play. Rebound on the left side. Recovery by the Vegas Golden Knight. And Peter Janu now going to lob the puck. This is the best chance for the Dallas Stars in the beginning of the game. Great play by Pavelski. Robinson, I think it was Rope Hands having the position in front of the net. Hill making a big save. I think we don't give enough credit for Aiden Hill. Now it's coming for second. Shoot the puck. Hill making a save. Rebound to that side. Recovery by Theodore. Get out of the zone. Get in now by the Roddy Smith. Smith try to get a puck behind the goaltender. Chasing now behind by the Dallas Star. Marshman and recovery by Seguin, back to Marshman, pass to Johnson. Johnson go around Nicolas Roy. Johnson hold the puck, drop to Seguin. Fire puck, a black shot by Vegas the defenseman. Recovery now entre transition. Nicolas Roy control the puck now. Roy play with Carson. Loud the puck for himself. Chasing now by Hakapa. Now bring the puck Didi. Intercept by Vegas to the wall. Bring to the blind. Set up now by Hag. Hag now the backwards coming to the goal line. Fire puck, hit the side of the net. The puck bouncing back. And Marshman on the back ends. Loud the puck and get out of the zone. Recovery by Vegas Golden Knight. A new plus coming out for Bruce Cassidy. Go behind the net now, chasing by Sutter. And Colsar putting some kind of pressure. But finally, Dallas going to dump the puck all the way back. No icing for the linesman. White Cloud chasing the puck behind the net. Pressure by the fourth line for the Dallas Star. And the first line is on the ice for the biggest get out zone by Max Stone. Stone cross the red line now. Pass the puck to opposite side. Dallas intercept the puck. The puck bouncing back. Eichel try to get a puck around. It was not Max Stone, by the way. It was Marchessault. So, anyhow, go back now. Rather great stick by Vegas. Intercept the puck. Sutter have to die. Dumping the puck to opposite side. The puck go all the way back to opposite blue line. And the puck go back to Delandrias. Coming now. Fire puck and miss the net completely after he hit the sticker of the Vegas. But the puck go all of the play anyway. We'll go to a set now on the defensive zone of the Vegas. That's what we got so far, guys. 0-0 after 9 minutes and 29 seconds to 29 second play during the beginning of the first period. One penalty only for Vegas on the power play. Did not capitalize. And now we have to go on the TV timeout. Don't go nowhere. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight at the Hockey Nation Live Show. The Seattle Thunderbird take the lead 4-2. Again, the Peterborough Bees. Thanks so much, RJ, for all the update. He gave us update every 2 minutes. I'm also Luke Boston with another update too. Luke, welcome back for to Seattle. Luke is all about the Memorial Cup. We already know Seattle Kraken guys have an amazing, great team, and we appreciate we appreciate. We watched this game. Of course, we're going to follow up. Don't forget, Quebec Rempart play Monday night. If the series is over tonight, the Stanley Cup final start May 31st. So take a note. If this is over tonight, the first game between Florida and example, Vegas, but it would be at the T-Mobile Vegas May 31st. If we have game number 6 or game number 7, we have a couple of days more off because it's going to start only June 5th. So take a note about this if you're watching. And our friend Marco Larabé, the co-host of the App Branch Your Sunday Rendezvous, is going to be live tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. He's back in the house. Marco, guys, is right now on the mission of the moving, and that's what he's doing for the next couple of weeks. So we just want to wish him the good luck on his move to the amazing, great location in Ontario. Hawkesbury, I believe it is. So thanks, Marco, to be with us. Marco is going to give us all this fun news. Marco, guys, he's really connect with all this fun news. He brings a lot on the table. I think we don't recognize him enough for what he does for the Hockey National Show with all the knowledge about everything happened around the hockey. Go back now, Pavelski, passing the back door. Great save by Vegas for recovery again. What a big save by Aiden Hill, guys, on the great shot of hands on the turnover or speedorama by hands, and Aiden Hill make a big save with the glove, guys, to keep the game 0-0. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. That's what's happening here at the hockey. And don't forget, guys, to again click on the likes if you don't mind. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. I don't know why. Let me check this one over there. That's supposed to be like we put a lock on that one over there, so I don't know why happening here. I lock it. Surprise. Anyhow, go back to the game. And thank you, Sebastian, to that. Look forward to more. Yeah, a lot of stuff. And Marco going to talk about the Memorial Cup, the World Championship. We're going to talk about the playoff final and the Montreal Canadian Cup of News, Prospect Montreal. And a lot of things to talk about tomorrow. Will be a full 60-minute, guys, with all the gang information. And don't forget, guys, every day, App Daily News, your Sunday, App Daily News about the Montreal Canadiens. Anyhow, come back now for the game. Don't play the puck by Max Domi. Try to catching the puck by himself, but now recovered by Dylan Drea. Return puck to Domi. Domi to blind. Hanley pass the puck to Domi again. Domi have a very good playoff 2023. Domi is going to be a UFA, by the way. We'll see where he's going to be next season. Anyhow, recovered by Nicolas Hag. Pass the puck to the left side. Intercept by the Vegas Golden Knight, attacking on the right side of Ottinger, chasing the puck behind the net. And we are at the Amadio. And then Dallas is going to know. Great play by Vegas. Still the puck, go back behind the net. Ballon of Colsar. Bring the puck to the blind. Set up now. DD. McNabb bring the puck. We are offside anyway. The puck got out of the zone. Create outside for the Vegas Golden Knight. Brendan Shannon lied to the Dubas about trade having to be okay, but higher up about this one. Anthony Manzano is in the house between Vegas and Dallas. Who is the better matchup for Florida? And your opinion, coach, by the way. How are you doing? I'm doing great, Anthony. Thanks for asking. I think, in my opinion, it will be Dallas, Anthony. Matchup for the Florida Panthers. But what they at right now, Anthony, the confidence of the way the Panthers play, I think they don't really care. They just want to get ready for the final, and they just want to win that Stanley Cup. So you're going to see another step up of the Florida Panthers. But match up, like you said, I think Dallas a little bit better match up with the Florida Panthers for the Cats. Here we go. Sharon doesn't do I told you that the other day. Oliver Gravel, il est de retour avec nous. Oliver, welcome back. Thanks for being with Hockey Nation Show. Come on, Dallas. You can do this dance. Well, people, Pete score 4-3 now. Wow. The Pete continues to come back in the game after losing 4-2. A lot of people in the chat. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be great. We have a TV timeout, so I'll give time to make a couple updates. Stat. Don't go nowhere. Can get picked before the ad pick. Don't need this controversy. Gary, yeah, that'll be something very interesting, Gary. You know, Gary, like Gary, like you always said Hugo's going to do this, Hugo's going to do that, Hugo's going to figure out this, you tell that. I think on that case, Gary, I think the Montreal Canadiens understand the controversy could happen if Mishkov is number 5 and they are there. I feel like I don't know if they decide to not pick him up, like they decide we're not going to select him already before he go to Nashville, whatever the situation, right? I think Montreal Canadiens going to figure out something else to go around and not to have the selection at number 5 and they have to pick him or not. I think that would be my not my advice, but that would be something I think I would not be surprised if Montreal act that way, where they have a better way to go around Mitch Carver and don't not create that kind of controversy like you mentioned. But great point, Gary, about that. Go back, get out the zone, all the way back on defensive zone, set up now by Robinson, and hold the puck now, back the puck to the board. 9 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this period. Still 0-0. Two teams right now play. Again, 3 of the 4 game, guys, has been in overtime, by the way. So it's not like Vegas completely dominate Dallas. Maybe on the series 3-1, but play on the ice. Other effect, game number 3, Dallas always been in the game for each other game. They play each other. Game number 3, we remember it was 4-0 Vegas, 3-0 at the beginning after 7 minutes and 29 seconds. But otherwise, that span of the time, Vegas and Dallas play a very tight game all the time. Anyhow, Vegas try puck outside the zone, use the board, and puck bouncing back on defensive zone of the Dallas. Harley pass to Henley. Henley now use the board, long stretch pass into the zone, intercept by Vegas. Finally, Dallas going to recovery and don't pin the puck, and now Vegas is going to be on the DDD across the red line, down the puck behind Vegas, recovery behind the net, bring the puck to the blind, pinch one out by McNabb, shoot the puck behind the goaltender, intercept to Amadio, turn around, great play by Amadio, bring the puck, wrap up the puck, fire the puck on that side, block shot again, go back to opposite side, recovery by Martinez, bring the puck behind the goaltender of Ottinger, now intercept now, but Dallas go back behind the goal line, reset by Henley, go DDD back to Ali looking now, long stretch pass now on the neutral zone for the Vegas. The Vegas attacking now. Dallas, I apologize. Unfortunately, the puck go outside zone. And now Dallas going to dump the puck behind the goaltender, Aiden Hill. Now reset by Vegas. A very bad play by Vegas. Intercept by Dallas now to the wall. A battle now on the left side of Aiden Hill. And then Vegas going to dump the puck in neutral zone. And then reset by Akapan. Akapan passe le puck Didi, ça n'a pas SLATER, tip par les Dallas, par Dallas, comping the puck again, new plus coming for Peter the board. A lot of action puck between both teams, guys. They're really careful. They don't want to create any mistake. You can see again, Vegas down the puck now. It's Bruce Cassidy bring new players. Really a matchup, a coaching right now. They go line by line, and very interesting to see how this game move on right now with those kind of play left and right, but nothing happening so far. Go back now, shot by the Vegas, by the Dallas, block shot by Vegas, puck bouncing back left side. Chasing now on the left side, Aiden Hill. We have Johnson and Hag. Stuck blind, shoot the puck bouncing back left side, Aiden Hill. Never reach the goaltender. Turn around, get out of zone by Vegas. Now battle with Jack Eichel. I just love the game, Jack Eichel, guy. What a great play he does. Now Barbashev's coming out in front of the net, shoot the puck. He score. Barbashev go around the defenseman and then Seguin, and he scored the first goal of the game, 6 of the playoff. Assisted by Jack Eichel. I just talked about Jack Eichel. And the Vegas go tonight, score. They take the lead, guys, 1-0 against the Dallas Star. That's what pop up all the people in the T-Mobile. Barbashev, trade at the traded line for the St. Louis Blues. And to the Vegas Golden Knights, score is 6 goals, guys, on the playoff. And you can see the transformation of Barbashev he does for the Vegas Golden Knights. Playing the first line with Marchessault with already 7 or 8 goals. And now unbelievable what Barbashev does with the Vegas. So that gave them, now take the lead, guys, at 1-0. Go back now the game. Attacking par le sort, miss the net completely. Go back opposite zone up, but Vegas got out of the zone. Maybe the momentum of the game we're going to change right away back over there. Pressure now on the Dallas to come back in the game. We know they face the elimination tonight. While now on the left side, got cross-checking by the Robinson. The puck stuck on the left side. Now attacking by Vegas again. Should the puck miss the net, recovered by Hands. Hands, rope hands, try to get a puck zone. Great pass checking on the back ends by the Vegas Golden Knights. Attaqué par Carson. Cabin on the back end. Shape out danger. Recovery by the Dallas Star. Get out of the zone. What a great play by Vegas. Again, Dallas cannot go nowhere. The Vegas guy, the back checking and the cutting the line and the stick on the eye is unbelievable. And that's the reason Dallas will now struggle right there. Now, Pavelski down the puck to Eden Hill, recovering out by the Vegas. Get out Theodore. Theodore passes Cournoyer. Cournoyer carrying the puck around, pinching the puck behind the goaltender. Pressure behind with Henley and Harley. Recovery by Vegas to the wall. Battle with Harden and Colsall. And get out of the zone by Harley. Harley carrying the puck. I really like the young Harley for the Dallas Star. I think he was the second round pick, second round a couple of years ago by the Dallas Star. Harley. Defenseman. And now they'll go back now on the defenses on Vegas. A 4-line is on the ice for the Dallas Star. Recovering now on the right side of Hill. Point by the back door. Askinen should the puck. Save on rebound the left side. Hill making a save. The puck bounces back beside the net. Miss the net by the Dallas Star. Recovery by them. Bring the puck to the blue line. Hold up by Arlie. Back to Askinen. Askinen hold the puck now. Askinen try to get around. Arlie get the puck back. Shoot the puck. Tip in front of the net. Hit a boo. A tip in front of the net by the Dallas Star. Clinton in. And we tie the game 1-1. Second goal. Clinton in. Ex-Detroit Red Wings scored a second playoff goal. Assisted by Arley and Askinen. And that way, guys, the Dallas Star tied the game. And this is a huge goal for the Star. And wow. What a great play by the Dallas Star. The way they respond, I like it. I really love it. And that's what happened, guys. Tie game. Second goal of the playoff. We just talk about Holly. John Garage. He looked like a Bobby Orr there. Yep. Then for Marco. Gary knee and hip injuries. 40-22 shot for Seattle. A few people talk about different things. Anyhow, go back in the game now. Get out of the zone by White Cloud. Use the board. Intercept by Dylan Drill. For me, Vegas, guys, the first period, we have penalty. Oh, pass answer. For me, the first period, guys, I see Vegas struggle a little bit on the breakout. Anyhow, we have a TV timeout. Don't go nowhere. We'll give you some information here. Not sure why, Marco. And then Devon knocked the door. You guys, you're amazing to give us all the score for the Seattle. Not sure if Seattle are seeing players to entry-level contract with everything going on with the sale of the team. Not really, Luciano. If I look on the, let me check again. The last couple of days, it was more the Buffalo Sabre guys. Yes, Ottawa Senators signed Nicola Mantin-Palo for yesterday, maybe, I don't know, one couple of days ago. So Mantin-Palo, Buffalo Sabres signed 3 players, Novikov, Okposo, and Ryan Johnson for the Buffalo Sabres. And that's pretty much what we got. The last Islanders signed 2 players, Kyle McLean and Dylan Quanfleur. So to give you an answer, that's happening. I wonder if on here will to cheering for the Panthers to win the cup. Will be interesting to see that. Baxter, I see the score is going to be 4-3 Vegas. So far, most of the game are won. One of them, shoot a pipe Eskinen, block shot by the Hill. We're going to reset now with 3:55 to go remaining on this period. Thanks so much, everybody, to be part of the show tonight. Thanks so much, everybody. 3:54 to go remaining, guys. Face out on the left side of it, but we have to restart. Look like someone get out quicker. Carlson, William Carlson, guy face to hands, winning by Carlson. The puck go behind the net to Vegas. Martinez intercept now by Dallas. Go back again, save again. Hill, the puck stuck right there. The puck is under Adam Hill. Everybody running after the puck, and now the goalie pick up the puck with the glove under the blocker. And great opportunity for Robinson and find the net. Hill again resists on that push with Joe Pavelski and fun. But Head and Hill make a big save. The Dallas Star guy looking good. They're looking good. They really believe a turnover behind the net by Pierre and Martinez create those kind of situations in front of the net, and then Hill move, show the puck to the referee. So I got it. And Hill, 2 big save, guys. And Hill is alert tonight, aware what's going on around him, and we have to give credit for Aiden Hill. Anyhow, Dallas win the face-off, go back to the left side, attacking now by Sutter. Sutter lose the puck, recovery now by it was Robinson, by the way. Riley Smith to the wall, putting the puck to the left side, go back in front of net to Carlson, shoot the puck, no chance. The puck got out the zone, but recovery by Vegas, go back Didi, and return the puck behind Jake Ottinger. Ottinger play a puck past the Eskinen, use the ball to Robinson, the battle now, return the puck to Eskinen. Eskinen pass the puck behind the net, set up now on the left side. We have some kind of whistle from the back. I don't know what's going on. But well, maybe, I don't know. Something happened behind. Anyway, I won 2. My first up was the Bruins. There we go. Here, the one for you. So, Marco Willie. Willie is great. Aiden Hill last is Blade. That's happening on that one over there. So that's the reason we create that kind of timeout. See, this is a line direct for the moderator, so I can call them directly like them. And then when they hear that noise, they know coach is calling them. So they're all alert. They have kind of red alert on their phone. They know that sound is because coach calling them. So they're always ready to answer. Anyhow, they'll go back to Johnson. He'll make another big save. Another great play by the Dallas Star. Again, go through the defenseman. I'm a little bit not. If you're the Vegas fans, you look at your team right now, you're really worried right now by the performance of the defensemen of the Vegas. They got beat. They got around by the speed of Dallas. And the only reason the guy is 1-1 right now is because Aiden Hill. It would not be without him. This game could be 3-1 from Dallas. He consistently performing, and the Vegas need to struggle a little bit, but they need to structure the defense in front of Aiden Hill. Anyhow, Pedrinho lost his stick. Go back, DD, set up now by Akapen. Show the puck, black shot in front. Pedrinho, rebound again. It touched the post for Dallas Star. The puck bouncing back by the Vegas. Go on the back end. Intercept now on the neutral zone. Go back on defensive zone by Dallas. Try puck outside the zone. Push line out by Jack Eichel. Return the puck all the way back behind the net. But Dallas first one to recover the puck with Theodore and Jack Eichel with 2:30 to go remaining. Go behind the net. The puck now going to move a lot. 4 line for the big Dallas Star. We know Dallas Star, the goal came from the 4 line. Go behind the net again. Return the puck behind Hill. The puck is bottled now on the left and right with Martinez and McNabb, or Theodore and McNabb. Anyway, Vegas, Dallas guy control the puck. Unbelievable the way they play right now. The first line on the first period. Go back blind, shoot pipe and lay over Hill, barely touch it. The puck go behind the net. Recovery by who? Yes, the Dallas Star. Go back to the DDD. Hold the puck. Back to Henley. Henley hold the puck now, pointing to the wall. Go back now to Fasca. Fasca return the puck to Henley. Henley to Harley. Harley set up now. Fire puck. A black shot. Hill. Recovery again by who? Dallas Star. Till Andrea. The puck to blind. Harley. Now walk at the blinds, coming backward, back to Henley. Henley is on the front, on the wall. Shoot the puck, miss the net, recovered by Denandera. New plus coming for Dallas Star. Guys, this is all about the Dallas Star for the last 3 minutes. Fire puck, black shot by Vegas. Finally, the puck all the way back down defensive zone with 90 seconds to go remaining. But the Dallas Star, guys, since they score a goal, the momentum changed to them. Anyhow, that is attacking out. Denandera push the puck behind the goaltender, chasing the puck behind the net. Recovery all the way back by Kirivanta pushing by Theodore, I believe, or McNabb. Anyhow, the Vegas try to get a puck outside zone. They finally did it. Go back to Ren Sutter. Sutter to Escanen. Now intercept by Vegas. Return the puck to the right side. One player have a very difficult playoff, guys. 2023 is Ren Sutter. You can see now he's behind by at least 1 second all the time. He still have 1 more year to go on his contract, I believe. $4 million for the veteran Ren Sutter. Breakout by himself. They pass the puck now to Hans. Hans pass to Pavelski. Return the puck to Rob Hans. Coming out, 40 seconds to go. Shoot the puck, miss the net. Back to Pavelski to the blind. Return the puck to Rob Hans. Back to Pavelski. Back to Robinson. Goal line. Bring the puck to the blind. Set up now by Akapen. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Vegas. Recovery now. Go DD. Set up now by Dallas. Shoot the puck behind the net. Lead the puck to Pavelski. Now Robinson cannot catch it. Vegas get out of the zone. 20 seconds to go remaining, guys, on this period between both teams. Still 1-1. Go back around board. Intercept now by breakout by Dallas. Turn around. Go back behind the net. Pressure by Vegas go to night. And then finally the puck will be outside the zone. And it's going to be the end of this first period, guys, by a score 1-1. That's it. That's all, guys. The first period is over at the T-Mobile. Game number 5 between both teams. Wow, what a great period overall. You have to be honest. I think both teams play a solid, good period. Advantage Dallas, the first Vegas, the first 5-7 minutes, and then it was all about the Dallas for the rest of the game. The first period, you can see the last couple of minutes, Dallas was all over the Vegas. Anyhow, it's Barbashev scored his 6th of the playoff, opened the score at 13:36, assisted by Jack Eichel and Marchessault. And then with the 1 minute 48 seconds later, it's now Dallas tied the game 1-1. Clendenin, ex-Detroit Red Wings, scored his 2nd goal of the playoff, assisted by Ali and Escanen. 13 shots by the Dallas Star, 10 shots by Vegas Golden Knight, 1 power play during the first period for the Vegas Golden Knight. Did not capitalize on that one over there, and that's pretty much what we got so far. I'm going to update you guys for the stats of the first period, and it's a little bit behind usually. We know the Seattle Kraken, guys, the Seattle Thunderbird won the game against the Peterborough Petes. They have a game tomorrow. I don't know. Is it anybody knows? Can Luke play again? Who tomorrow? I don't know about Excel is coming out now. Let you know. I think we guess good luck. Mr. Dan Asham is in the house. Welcome back, Dan. Yeah, absolutely, Devon, about this. Great comments. Sutter is a new Shara getting older. Yes, Ross, I agree with you. You can see, one of the players struggled for me is on the playoff. He's getting old. It was Giordano. Giordano, you can feel like it's on the playoff. He was struggling for the Toronto Maple Leaf. So, great point, Ross, to mention this about Sutter. Dallas won a gold bad at the end of the period. Really bad. They tried everything. The hill set it between the pipes so far. And Mr. Dan Knight are going to win the Stanley Cup this year, coach. Here we go. Dan already makes his prediction. We'll see. The biggest one, hijack. Simon, don't present you. Don't like the attention. After all, you are the one who started asking this trivia question. Vegas is not going to win the cup. The Panthers, Vegas not going to win the cup. Is the Panthers from Baxter. Then what was the score at the Thunderbird game? I think for the final score was 6-3. Then for Seattle, it was 2-2, 4-2 Seattle, 4-3 Seattle, 6-3 Seattle. Dan, I didn't watch the game, but the people in the chat like Luke Lafortune, RJ, Luciano, maybe someone else, William, maybe, put a score live. So that's great to hear that. Exile did not do a great job in the management, and he won. Gary, who does number 2, Walker for the answer. What was the year? There you go. Tomorrow, c'est a game Sunday, 6 o'clock p.m. The Kamloops visit the Peterborough P. Here we go. Kamloops this is really important game for both teams. Both teams lost the first game. So the team's going to lose that game. This is the end for them. They're going to be back home. But and then I think the team win that game are going to be in semifinal. After that, you're going to get the game between the Quebec and the Seattle Kraken. Seattle Thunder. I always call them Seattle Kraken. I don't know why, but because the name. Exile Wave Brock McCann joined the Pens Annual that trip. Wow. Yes, if you have a lot of question about Run Exile, I thought join the app the news this week, guys. The misfunctional situation with Ron Exile during the year where Mike Sullivan was upset. You talk about one thing there, Luciano. You talk about the one they wave Kapanen. They have problems, salary cap problem. They cannot use Jan Ruta after he was back at 100 recovery percent of his injury. They cannot put back in the lineup. They have no money on the salary cap. So that's another mistake for the management. And then the trade for Michael Granlund for the Nashville Predator, a contract of 2 years again for $5 million to 31 years old. Mike Sullivan did not want him. And I can't go on like this. So the management realized it was the time to split with my Ron Exile. So a lot of things happening out this situation, Luciano. Nice 6 game. Who was the last player to not were got? Right, Mr. Da Abs. Hello, welcome back. Kivalev is in the house. Welcome back. Yeah, that's not as bad as a Pierre Gauthier. Look at trading a player during the intermission and then not allowing him to keep the jersey. Babcock was bad too. I think we talk about, is it Mike Camerini for the Montreal Canadiens? Let's go Dallas. Bien sûr, voici un nom de lutte inspiré en français canadien. La clé à molette fougueux. Woody, one game tomorrow, Memorial Cup, Luciano, yep. Benching Madano for his 1,000 game. Who will play tomorrow? Here we go. We just if NHL, you have no game tomorrow, their abs. Memorial Cup is Pete Peterborough against Kamloops. World Championship, Canada play Germany. Très douloureux, comme dirait Carpentier Woody. La prise du sommeil, Luc Lafortune. Yeah, Montreal going to get Pierre-Luc Dubois. Interesting. I like when the people get too high on the team and when they lose, they fall with more. Yeah, Camilleri. There we go. Coach, I still have a memories. Okay, I'm going to take a break. I have still have a. I see my omelette brunch makeup by Moon, and then I'm hungry. So give me about 3 4 minutes, guys. I'll be back with some kind of. Caroline William back in the house. She goes with Vegas. Caroline, welcome back. Good to think some of the players that were not around. To Blake, punch him like wow, yes, absolutely, Ross. The time with Tom to Blake was amazing. Time in hockey was 16, but those time 50 and 50s and 60s early was pretty amazing. Ross, quel est douloureux, qui est douloureux, Nicolas. Thank you to all the moderators to be a part of the show tonight. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. We appreciate a lot. All the people in the chat. And again, thanks for all the like we got so far. Here we go. Time to take my break.
You make my day.
I know. You make my day. You make my day.
You make my day.
You make my day.
You make my day. You make my day. You make my day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 just made my day. You 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 just made my day. You 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 made my day.
Sorry about that. Wow. I just took some hot cake, Montreal Canadian, made by Luciano. Here we go. We're still going on the chat there. There we go. Wow, what's so good. Coach thought a bag with his finger and he hit it live. Yeah, Marco, no watermelon yesterday. My watermelon woman was not there yesterday. So she prepared for me a really great omelette with all the, I love like onions and red pepper, and I just love it. I still have another piece for the second period timeout with rice, my life, rice. Coach, I'm selling my house and moving to Thailand to open a cheese factory, Gary. You're welcome to do that. Honestly, Coach is quiet on the cheese side, but they are everywhere, guys. Last night, I got my massage yesterday afternoon, and then I walk. By the way, she's so good for massage. Like, she's very good. Like, it's not like it's a heel massage. So, you guys, I go to the gym every day, so I'm really stiff. My upper body is really stiff, so I need like a deep massage, like deep. And she's very good. Like, it's power. Like, she has power on her finger. It's amazing. Like, it's just like go like this slowly, like really impressive anyway. So after that I decide to walk downtown, and I go from one street to another street. Like, they are everywhere. It's 3 o'clock. It was like 5 o'clock afternoon. They're all ready for the night. Unbelievable. And the ad could get Pale and Lafreniere for Caulfield and fifth and a few of the I would be happy. Ab fans also. I think it will be really bad, in my opinion, the Abs, but because you're losing a Caulfield score about 50 goals per year, and no one of them, Lafreniere never scored 20 goals in NHL, and Dubois never scored more at 35 goals. So I don't know what would be the purpose for Montreal to give Mitch Carr, and then, because if Mitch Carr number 5, whatever is Will Smith, and that would be for me very bad. But I respect your opinion. Yes, you never know, because you're here. Go the friendlies are. I like that look. The friendlies are. To what the dog? The dog want to go out early tonight. There we go. It will be Pandora's favor. There we go. Look at to walk the cricket now back. Amazing goal by Fentily yesterday. He did. There you go. She have a greatness inside of her. She does. Because she's really good at choking culture. They feel the pressure. Melissa, great point about this. Melissa, great comment for the first period. You can see they create a lot of turnover. Melissa, I work for 6 hours today. I need a massage to coach. You're going to get a lot of great massage. You have option, guys. You can option. And you have different price go with. Bon deuxième période, Nicolas, tell me all the time, coach, change your stats. There you go, Nicolas. I listen to him. The second period we're going to start very soon, so let's don't be there. And go back there. And return second period. Thanks so much again, Nicolas. Coach, Caulfield was picked 15 of the 2019 draft. Do you see any surprise for this year? It's another draft 2019. I've already said it. If you think about Spencer Knight, Cam York, I know Alex Turcotte, number 7, was not a great one, but really, really a good one. It was the year where the Team National USA, everybody got out. Everybody got picked that year, 2019. It was in Vancouver. I was there, by the way. And this year is deep, John. When you talk about surprise, I don't know, you talk about a player going to be picked late, like Cole Caulfield. The name Cole Caulfield could be Gabe Perreault. We'd be interested what Perreault is going to get out. Not because he scored, but he's a really good, he's a complementary of Will Smith and Rand Leonard. That would be one I would be really interesting to watch for the next draft. Otherwise, Benson Benson guy can be 6, it can be 12. That would be another one to the team on the like Detroit example. I really believe Rain Batcher will be 6. And then after that, you're going to see Rand Leonard, number 7. I think Washington go with Devoski, number 8. And then number 9, this is Eiserman. Eiserman can decide to go with a defenseman, Wallander, was surprised everybody if he take this. But again, Benson at that moment, Oliver Moore. 2 players right there, 9, 10, 11. So Benson, can he get inside the top 10 or a little bit later? That's the one I would be surprised to watch, Mr. John. Do you think the Stars are the real deal? Oh, the Stars are a very good team. First of all, they are right there at the final, so they are a good team. On the ice, work. I need a beer. There we go. Look, I think you take 2 to be better. Scarface scored 50 goals. The Ab would never win a cup because that would mean he's play on the first line. The Abs. But when you have a scoring 50 goal, the Abs, you should play on the first line. Like Aston Matthews scored 60 goals, play on the first line. Tresalo play on the first line. I don't know what the point about that. Anyhow, go get out of the zone. I remember, guys, it's not about only winning the Stanley Cup. Only one team won the Stanley Cup at the end of the day. But who scored goal for Montreal Canadiens if it's not Caulfield? Nobody. That Abs. So they have only 3 scorers of 20 goals plus last season, Montreal Canadiens. One is Cole Caulfield, 26 goals and 47 games, I believe. Nick Suzuki, it took him 82 goals, 82 games. And then you have Josh Anderson. That's it, that's all. The rest, nobody reached the 20 goals. So if we lose Caulfield 40 goals per year, who's going to score for Montreal Canadiens? I don't know. You have to tell me because there's a one score. I know that is now attacking now on the offensive zone. Back to Ag. Ag hold the puck. Should the puck miss the net. Recover behind the net. By Vegas. Should the puck in front of the net. The puck bouncing back and nobody for Vegas to push the puck in the net. Now they go back to the left side. Ottinger battle with Amadio. The puck stuck in the zone. Now Dallas find a way to get a puck outside the zone. Go back by Max Stone. Back to Amadio. Intercept now by Vegas. Going to recovery by Escanin, I believe. Escanin go hiding behind the goaltender. A new plus coming for Bruce Cassidy. Escanin cross the blue line. Pass the puck to the left side of the right side of Aiden Hill. Attacking up by Dan Andrea. One hand. Pushing by Vegas go tonight. Behind the goaltender. Jack Eichel recovery puck. Pass the puck to the wall. To Barbasheb. Intercept by the Dallas Star. Go back to Eichel. Eichel pass the puck far side to Marchessault. Hold the puck now and don't pay the puck back to Vegas. Vegas going to recover. Tip the puck by Marchessault. Dallas going to find a way to go back. Now both teams exchange the puck. We have a penalty, I believe. No, possible offside will be recovery on defensive zone. Start second period. Go back over there. Try to check on the chat. Mike Hoffman, son contrat offensif excellent. La capacité à marquer des buts. Pas d'une puissance des Canadiens. La première ligne des Canadiens de Montréal. How far this matches get at the playoff for the last 5 years. It's not about one player, the Abs again. All right? It's not about one player. Now you talk for one subject to another subject. Good evening, Dan. In our top, welcome to the house. Get the first year of the season, strong last season. Maybe we can get him back on the track with 20 goals. Possible, King. the time will tell us. Francois. Hey, coach, I feel it back. I could not sign at the go. I'd go for now. Go, Saw, go. Here we go. Francois, welcome back in the house. Thanks to be with our Kenny Shula show. Platon Division. Go back now on the Dallas. Don't play pas bien goaltender Hill, chasé par Harley. Harley right now at the goal line. Harley pinch deep zone. Pavelski find a way to get a puck back, but Vegas going to intercept a lot of points in the zone. The puck go all the way back on defensive. Set up by Akapen. Pass the puck to Harley. Harley on the back end for Jack Eichel. Pass the puck to Akapen. DDD. Recovering up at the Robinson. Kick out the puck to the left side. Show the puck on the hill. Block shot by Vegas. Go back to Pedangelo. Win the puck on the board. The puck go back behind to don't pay the puck par Lendl. Lendl shoot the puck in front of the net. The puck tip by the goaltender. The puck stuck at Dallas going to recover the puck. Go back to Lendl. Fire puck. Black shot. Hill. Rebound the second time. And now Hill make a save on the rebound for the second time to keep the puck on his body. And no rebound after that. Again, Dallas guys are looking great so far on this beginning of the second period. Go back now by Vegas. Now prepare bien le goaltender of the Dallas Star. Now pinché par Vegas. Escané ballon. And the puck go directly in front of the net of the Oettinger. Recovered by Domi. And pass the puck to neutral zone. And now don't prepare bien Vegas. Now go back to the wall. Vegas finally get out of zone par Marchessault. Pass the puck now to Jack Eichel. Now control the puck. Hold the puck in the blind. Eichel protect the puck, draw the puck back, show the puck to McNabb. McNabb pass in front of net, rebound, and Oettinger make another save. Intercept by Escanen. Go back to the wall. They go back to left side. Now Theodore hold the puck now. Keep the puck on the back door. Now shoot the puck, Stephenson is score. And Oettinger get beat. Quite a great pass by Theodore and Marchessault, guys. And the Dallas Star capitalize on this turnover, but Vegas capitalize on that one to take the lead 2-1. And the Dallas Star gave a goal again to Vegas Golden Knight. Vegas Golden Knight take advantage of this turnover. And Stephenson score for the Vegas Golden Knight. 8 of the playoff assisted by Marchessault and Theodore. Go back now. The Dallas try to come back. And finally go back outside zone by Vegas. Comping the puck around the board on the right side. Oettinger, chasé par Harley. Lay the puck. Vegas battle for the puck. Pass the puck to the wall. Intercept by Pedangelo. Don't put the puck on the left side, but Dallas going to intercept. The puck stuck on the line. Nobody play puck. The puck stuck on the wall. And finally go back to Pedangelo. Go DDD. Set up in front of the bench of Dallas. Vegas. Puck stay in the neutral zone. They're going nowhere. Both teams exchange the puck until finally the puck goes slightly back on the left side of Eden Hill. Recovered by Pedangelo. Ran the puck all the way back on the neutral zone. Don't put the puck by Vegas Golden Knight behind on the left side. Battle the left side Oettinger. Recovery went out by Dallas Star. We have a battle now behind Jake Oettinger. Lendl is there. And then we have Johnson there. Lendl find a way to get the puck back. Pass the puck now to Marshman. Break out, set up now the puck to Seguin. Seguin to Johnson. Seguin find a way to go back behind the net. Chasing now Seguin Pedangelo. And win the battle. Seguin, by the way, with a great play, but cannot keep the puck in the zone. And Vegas don't play the puck out the zone. Recovery neutral zone by the Dallas Star. We set up the puck to opposite corner. And now Pedangelo win the battle against Seguin on that time. Both players push each other since the beginning of this game. Seguin and Pedangelo. Anyhow. Go back to Dallas Star. Don't play the puck now behind Eden Hill. and then recovery by Dallas Star. Second, have an amazing great shift on that one. Anyhow, go back now by the Vegas. Don't play by at the right side of Ottinger. Pushing by Jack Eichel. Stop by the Dallas Star. Going to recovery. Get out of the zone. Pass the puck left side to Sutter. Sutter cross the blue lines. Coming offensive zone. Kick out the puck left side. Robinson show the puck. Black shot by Prenejo. And Dallas score. The puck go over Hill. I think another tips by the Dallas Star. I think this time is coming for Jason Robinson again. He did it again. Robinson, guys, scored the 3 goal of the 4 goal of the biggest of the Dallas Star. Again, Sutter, great play on that one. Pass the puck, shoot the puck rebound, and the puck go over Hill. Hill never saw the puck after they have a rebound in front of the net. And Dallas Star, guys, score. The rebound part, Robinson. Again, Robinson scored his 7th of the playoff, assisted by Sutter and Pavelski after a very bad playoff round number 1, round number 2 of Robinson. Robinson scored his 5th goal of the playoff. Again, the Vegas going to this series. Again, Vegas unbelievable performance of Robinson. And that gave them Dallas stay in the game. Here we go. Go back now behind the net, set up by Dallas. Don't pay by White Cloud. We have a face-off anyway with 14-16 to go. Don't go nowhere, guys. We have a TV timeout. Puck winning by Vegas right now. The puck battle on the neutral zone. Don't pay by Dallas Star. And now recovery by Vegas. Go back deep by Pedangelo. Pedro cross the blue line. Hold the puck. Pass the puck far side. Recovery by Vegas. Don't put the puck on the right side of Tanger. Sutter first one to recover in front of Smith. Pass to Escanen. Escanen on the back end. Don't put the puck all the way back on the defensive zone of the Vegas. Back to Pedangelo. Use the board. Don't pay by Vegas behind goaltender. Chasing behind the net. Recovery by Escanen. Pass to Sutter. Pressure by Vegas go tonight. Finally, Dallas is going to get out of the zone. Again, another great play by Vegas. Keep the puck in the zone. Hold it by William Carrier. Shoot the puck in front of net. Kosar. And then save the puck. Nicola Hag. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Dallas Star. And they finally get out of the zone. What a great play by the, first of all, big save of Ottinger against Kosar. And then finally, black shot for the shot for Hag. Guys, the Dallas right now stay in the game 2-2. Anyhow, go back at the red line, pass the puck to the left side, attacking now, fire puck, Hill make another save, recovery by Dallas behind the net, set up by with Johnson, pass the puck behind, chasing by Robinson, I believe, change the direction, Robinson behind the goaltender, pushing now, protect the puck, again, finally lose the puck by one Ag, push Robinson to the wall. Anyhow, Vegas recovery puck, down the puck to opposite corner, intercept by Jake Ottinger, return the puck to the right corner, and then Dallas is going to get out of the zone by intercept by Vegas, keep the puck in the zone, pass again to Predangelo, great stick by the Dallas Star, the puck start now by Robin Hens, regroup to Henley, Henley find a way to get a puck back to Harley, Harley going to set up, cross the blue lines, coming on his zone, pass the puck to far side, but intercept by Vegas, down the puck behind Ottinger. Go back around it by Henley. Henley to Harley again, one more time at the red line. Harley's coming out, down the puck behind Hill, opposite corner, chasing now by Fasca. The puck go behind the net. 4 line for the Dallas is on the ice. Back to Martinez to Stone. Intercept by Dallas. Finally, Hill decides to put a glove over the puck and create offside whistle on the right side of Aiden Hill with 11:56 to go remaining on this second period. And the score is 2-2. Don't go nowhere. TV timeout. I don't think so, King. Um, you have a better year overall for Kapanen, King. But at that moment, I don't see this. You never know the development of players, right? But right now is between for prospect for Kapanen is between 12 to 16 for, on my opinion, on that team. Yep, they don't. Go behind the net, but I don't know. By Dollar Star, Hag is there with White Cloud. The puck stuck on the wall. Then try to get move on the left side. Dallas find a way to return the puck at the line, but the puck bouncing over the stick of Ali, all the way back behind Ottinger. Now Ali set up the breakout. Now Ali protect the puck in front of Max Stone, go around the Vegas Golden Knight and get out of the zone, pass the puck to another zone, pass to the back door to Johnson to Kirivantov, try to Domi, no chance, go back to the blind, return pipe behind to Domi hold the pipe, goal line, putting shot and shoot net. What a big save by Hill again. Another save again on the right pad. The winning, the battle in front of net of the goaltender Vegas is Dallas. Dallas won the puck retrieval, won the rebound. Really impressed by Dallas' effort on during that game number 5, guys. So Vegas need to set up if they want to win that series, because you never know. You win tonight, and now we'll go to game number 6, and then we see and Dallas, Vegas could figure out something. Could become a little bit more pressure. Anyhow, Dallas get out of the zone, hold the puck now. The puck go out of the play. And we're not a nice scene, by the way. We're going to reset at 10:25 to go remaining on this second period. That was a snubber shot. There we go. Do you think Kaden Coley can become an alternate captain one day? Yeah, it could be that way, King. I don't know if he'll be a captain, but it could be an assistant. Really easy for that one over there. Thanks so much, Dan, for the likes. This is a good game. Back and forth. You're absolutely right, Devon, for that one. Robinson finally starting to heat. Yeah, he does for Robinson. And a lot of people in the shot. I'm behind. I apologize. I try to pick up everything I can. From the like Phil Collins, Charlie Chaplin, the machine, Charlie Chaplin. Jeremy Allah, welcome in the house. Thanks so much. Very nice. It is a little drama. Yeah, why not? Why not to add a little bit more game? It would be boring without no game anyway. So extra game always fun. I wish Florida could do the same thing, but Carolina gave up. Well, did not give up, but they got to eliminate. And yeah, go back now to the game. Vegas won the face-off. Should have puck, black shot by the Vegas, by the Dallas. Go again to Prudential on the left side. Prudential's coming now. In front of should have puck. Great save by maybe Ottinger touch the puck. Or anyhow, Barbashev bring the puck over the right shoulder, left shoulder. The right shoulder, Ottinger. Anyhow, go back now to Marchessault. Marchessault looking for a seam. Marchessault change the direction, bring it back to the bois. Battle now on the left side, bring it back to the goal line. At the goal now, Jackie goal to Barbashev. Go back now. Intercept by the defenseman. Back to Prudential. Marchessault should have puck, miss the net. The puck go out of the play anyway. And goes reset. You can see how shifty is Marchessault. But again, this game is 2-2. Both goaltenders make big save at the right time, guys, to keep their team and the game. And that's what we got from Aiden Hill. Stop 14 of the 16 shots he faced so far. 20 of the 22 is he make a save so far, and 14-16 for Ottinger. And that's what happening there, guys. Coach, do you know if that is showing up any other line? They made some kind of modification only at the bottom, they run, but not much. They still have the first line, the second line. because first of all, Daniel was out for an injury, and but that's pretty much what he bring on the ice on the roster. Not much overall. What they need, Dallas guy, is the support. They not only count like look what happened with Calgary last year with Kachuk, Goodrow, and Lingholm. That was the only line for Calgary move that team all the way. So the same thing right now with the Dallas Star. They need support. Where is Tyler Seguin? Right? Tyler Seguin, 0 point in the last 5 games. They need other players step up to score to at least balance. Now, yes, we're gonna go from Luke Clendening tonight. That's helping the the Dallas Star, but that's what they need. Devon, great question, by the way. Everyone love Brian Amo, but it's surprised to you he did not think his team could have played better. Seemed like that team is stuck in the neutral. Now go back to Roy. Roy put the puck to the wall, pinching on all. Vegas keep the puck in the zone. Great play by Hag, but finally does get out of the zone in front of the bench. Don't put the puck behind the goaltender hill. Recovery. We just crossed, guys, the half of the second of the game right now. I'm going to a 9 minutes to go remaining second period. Tip by the Vegas Golden Knight on the left side of Ottinger. Recovery by Sutter. Go back DD. Get out of the zone. But Vegas keep the puck back in the zone. Now we have battle in front of the bench of Vegas and the offensive zone by Vegas, but the puck stole by Eskanen, get out of the zone. DD, tip by now by Dallas, bring the puck behind Eden Hill, intercept the puck now, draw the puck to Colsar. Colsar pass the puck to Theodore. Theodore set up. Theodore very quiet playoff round number 3 against Dallas Star. I think Theodore could do another step, at least on the offensive side of the game. Go behind the net, set up now by the Dallas, intercept by Theodore, by the way. Now get out of the zone, pass the puck tip the stick of the Dallas, go all the way back on defensive zone. Behind Ottinger, reset by Henley. Henley pass to Harley. Harley cross the blue line, pass the puck to opposite corner. The puck bouncing back by Preningelo on the back ends in front of Johnson. Pass the puck to the wall, intercept by Vegas, get out of the zone. The puck bouncing back in the zone. And now don't peep by Vegas, just want to get there. As Vegas at the goal line, hold the puck now at the back door. No chin, break up by Max Stone. Stone now hold the puck, pass the puck at the blue line, but intercept by Johnson to put the puck outside the zone. And Vegas going to recovery. And now attacking by Martinez. Pass the puck to the side, intercept by Stone. Stone the back door, shoot the point in front of the tip. Ready play. It's stacked over. Vegas going to capitalize. Back to Prudential. Back again, shoot the puck, tip in front of net. No chin. Go back again to keep the puck deep in the zone. By the Vegas goal line. Turn around by Max Stone. By the puck now at the blind. Get out on the right side. Fire puck, tip, block shot out and recovery by Vegas. Pass the puck to again by Max Stone. By the blind. Return the puck to the right side of the Ottinger. Vegas went out cycling the puck, but finally they intercept by Max Domi. Domi attacking now, almost a breakaway. Great patch checking now by Amadio. Intercept now by Preningelo in front of the goalie. Get out of the zone. That is intercept. Go back now to Domi again. Domi on the right side. Domi shoot the puck. Black shot by Amadio. Shoot the puck again by Kiriventa. Miss the net. Recoveries on the right side by Dallas Star. The puck go behind the net by Preningelo on the back end. Gave the puck to the wall. Now the puck is stuck there. Vegas finally going to get out of the zone. When then go back on the left side to Jack Eichel. Eichel now is coming to the left side of Ottinger. Change direction on the back end. Return by behind the net to opposite corner. Chasing now by Marchessault. By the blue blind. By Ag to Barbachev. Battle on the left side. Get out of the zone by Hands. Hands pass the puck outside the zone. Go back on defensive zone. Set up by Nicolas Hag. Pass the puck to White Cloud. Regroup again. Go to pass back to the D. Get it across the red line. Down the puck now behind Ottinger. And now we have new plus coming for Bruce Cassidy for the defenseman for Vegas. Go back now by Lendl. Lendl pass the puck in the zone. The puck go back behind Hill. Straight to Hill, by the way. Give the puck to the D and going to go DD. Long stretch pass by White Cloud. Intercept now by Nicolas Roy. Pass the puck back to Ag. Tip by the Vegas Golden Knight. Left side of Ottinger. We have almost 6 minutes to go remaining. Second period. Still 2-2. William Carlson pass the puck now to Roy. Roy's coming out. Shoot puck. Ottinger make a save. Rebound. And make finally Ottinger put the glove over the puck and create a whistle. We're going to restart on the right side of Ottinger with a little bit over 6 minutes to go remaining between both teams. We're going to have another TV timeout, so don't go nowhere. wait at the right side of the Ottinger to do the puck drop. A lot of conversation in the chat. We appreciate a lot. Thanks again. Go behind the net of the Ottinger. Vegas hold the puck a little bit more. Back to Harden. Harden now control the puck to the wall to Escanel. Finally, don't put the puck into the zone. Back to Theodore. Theodore pass the puck to the wall. Stuck right now and find the dollar star. Seguin. Finally, back to Marshman. Marshman draw the puck behind the net to Prevangelo. And now control the puck behind the net. Go set out the breakout. Back Dudy. Hold the puck now to Theodore. Theodore cross the red line and down the puck behind the net of the Ottinger. Lead the puck to opposite corner. Back again behind the net. A slap by dollar star. All the way back around, go back to Ken and then pass the puck, show the puck, block shot by the Vegas, return the puck behind the net, slap DD, but then she'll pass the puck to the wall, go back to Jack Eichel, now the puck stuck in the neutral zone between both players. Finally, Barbashev loses his edge, and the puck slightly back to Prevangelo. We were going to reset 5 minutes to go remaining second period, guys. Still 2-2. Jack Eichel draw the puck back. We know 3 of the 4 game, guys, finished by overtime. 2 winning by the Vegas, 1 by the Star the last game. The puck stuck to defensive zone by the Dallas. Again, Vegas try to get a puck in the zone. The puck finally get out. Both teams exchange the puck, guys. Unbelievable. No go nowhere. Anyhow, Dallas want to show the puck, miss the net completely, go back on the left side of the hill, recovered by Pavelski, and Robinson pass the puck, then intercept by Vegas, Barbashev pass the puck to Roy, Roy hit by Robinson, go back by Barbashev, down the puck behind the goaltender Ottinger, pass the puck to the wall, go back outside the zone, recovery by the Dallas Stars, don't put the puck behind the hill. You can see, guys, there's going to be a game like this all the time, dumping in and then chasing the puck. Dumping in, and then chasing the puck, exchange the puck. That's pretty much we got. Why? You had no space to go. Whole team protected. What about Mr. Dave Zucker is in the house tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, Dave Zucker, his son, graduate for the high school in Boca. So congratulations for his son, Justin. And then congratulations, Dave Zucker, for your family. Hopefully you're doing well. We're going to celebrate the Super Chat number 2 of the night, the next couple of minutes, $2.99 by our friend Dave Zucker. Go back now into the zone, the puck bouncing back and covered by the Dallas, by Vegas. White Cloud return the puck, and not many whistle, guys. Again, down Tom's in, chase the puck. That's the game right now. Go back on right side, go back to Carabanta, cross the lines, come in the red line, loud the puck again. I'm telling you right now, as a lob the puck, domes in, and chase the puck. Go back now to Vegas, get out of zone by Theodore, cross the blue line, come back to the red line. What he does, dome the puck. Go back to it behind the net by Escanen. When the puck DD, set up now by Vegas, by Dallas. Long stretch pass, tip by Dallas, coming on offensive zone by Marshman. Marshman find Theodore, both double to Escanen. Go back on the back door to Escanen. Escanen pass the puck, but unfortunately lose the puck. That's recovery by Vegas. Vegas attacking now. Go back by Stone, possible. No, I say in the recovery. Dallas get out of the zone, allow the puck all the back, the puck bouncing back on the offensive zone. Recovery by Pavelski, pass the puck to Johnson, I believe, but intercept by Vegas Golden Knight, by Max Stone, pass the puck to McNabb. Down the puck now, intercept by Henley, return the puck in front of the bench for Dallas, and not too many players anyway. Look like it's fine. Recovery by Vegas, pass the puck behind Ottinger, intercept the puck, go back to Dallas, down the puck in the zone, intercept by Prevangelo, return the puck on defensive zone. It's just crazy, guys. Yeah, no whistle. And we can see the play, guys. You can see the play like me. They just exchange the puck. There are no space to skate. That's the biggest problem. They don't give any space. And the problem with that, they just gave away the puck. Hand pass right now. You can cut it from here. And that will create now, finally, a whistle. Wow. First of all, guys, Mr. Dave Zucker, the Super Chat. Let's go. Super Chat, Mr. Dave Zucker. Dave Zucker did it again. Thanks so much again to do that. And we want to thank all the people in the chat tonight. We don't forget tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, the app branch your Sunday rendezvous with the Inarta and Marco Darabi. As we lose again, Panther, they win it. So go, Vegas, go, Jeremy N. Wally Snyder. There we go. Claude Richard from Ottawa knock the door. Welcome. Flo. Tu es québécois? Bien sûr, je suis très québécois. Je suis un trifluvien. Non, je viens de la Mauricie. Flo. J'étais né à Shawinigan. No room to make a play. You're absolutely right. Look, I agree with you, but guess what? To settle down and they would be okay. Hype, Dave. I got again. Yeah, I did not do hype. Apologize for that one for Dave. I was focusing on this hype for Mr. Dave, super chat number 2. Thanks so much again. Guys, for the last 5 minutes, we have no whistle until now. The last 5 minutes, guys, we don't have no shot on the net. Unbelievable. We're going to update now the... There we go. Coach le Québécois, if I didn't mistake flow. Bien sûr, mon Jérémy. No sleep until Garfield is signed. I answer to you. Evans, thank you. So you're welcome. Happy Memorial Weekend for you, Mr. Dave. You're welcome, Flo. William Lucky Kachuk drag Florida into game, and the team has confirmed around him. What a move they make to pick this guy up. Well said, monsieur. Ben oui, je parle très bien le français. Je parle très mal l'anglais. William, I guess say really did not, why not? And Calgary, you know. About those Florida Panthers, yes, sir, Dave. The favor of the Panthers went out downtown in Boca Raton. Anyhow, go back to the game with 1:30 to go remaining on this game. Vegas strike at the puck on the left side. Intercept now by Data Star. Hold the puck around the board. Return the puck to the wall and get out of the zone. Use the board, pass the puck in front of the bench on Dallas. New plus coming and go back behind the net by Theodore. Go hiding behind Hidden Hill. Now get out of the zone. It's getting to the line. Hold the puck a little bit more. Keep on puck tip par les Vegas Connight until now on the left side. Attaqué par Marchessault, I believe. No, Marchessault. Carlson. Go back now behind the net to Riley Smith. Return puck to Carlson. Cycling the puck on the wall. Carlson return puck now to it was Marchessault. Back again. Behind the net, out and Judge, chasing him out by Riley Smith. Ballon now behind the net. Set up by Carlson. Carlson passes the puck, and now Dallas get out of the zone. By Pavelski pass the hands. Now we have 40 seconds to go. Hill kick out the puck on the right side. Ballon with Pin and Jado. Go the puck on the... And then finally, Vegas going to put the puck back on defensive zone. Set up by Eskinen. 25 seconds to go remaining, guys. 0 shot for the last 9 minutes, 8 minutes. Go behind the net. And then we have a nice scene created by the Dallas Star with 23 seconds to go remaining. Then we have last year, Kadri was the hero of the playoff. This year is Kachuk. Next year, we'll find to be somewhere else. Thanks so much, Mr. Luciano. Yeah, congratulations for all the students. Graduate, well said. Go back now on the right side of the out and join. Dallas win the face-off. Try to get outside the zone. Down the puck in the zone. Go back on defensive. All the way back behind Jack Eichel. 10 seconds to go remaining, guys, on this period. It looks like it's going to be the end of this 2-2. Eichel shoot the puck on the zone, make a save. Go back around the ball. Give the puck left side to Eskinen. And that's it. That's all, guys. The second period is over at the T-Mobile Arena. And the score after 40 minutes, Dallas Star 2 and the Vegas Golden Knight 2. We have 2 goals during that second period. We have 0 penalties during the second period, guys. We're only 1 power play in the beginning of this game. And that's pretty much what we got so far. But again, the Dallas Star 2-2. First of all, the Vegas for the second time, they delete again. 2-1 at that moment at 3:20. Stephenson, 8 of the playoff, Sleep at Theodore and Marchessault. But 2 minutes, 9 seconds later, is Jason Robinson take his own rebound to pass the puck over the left shoulder of Hill. 7 of the playoff, 5th of the series against Vegas from Robinson, assisted by Sutter and Pavelski. 11 shots for Dallas for the second period for a total of 24, and 9 for the Vegas Golden Knight for a total of 19. And that's pretty much what we got so far. after 40 minutes. So don't go nowhere. We're going to give you all the information about update all the stats. And stay tuned for the third period with our conditioner show. We're going to return the next 18 minutes. Here's some update here. 9, 15, 21. We're going to check right now, 2-2. Don't go nowhere, guys, and we'll take a TV time out here. I'll be right back. I need to do something. Not important, but we need to put the clothes out of the wash machine. Forgot.
You make my day. You make my day. You make my day. Oh, day. You make my day. You make my day. You make my day. Oh, day. Oh. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. You just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You just made my day. You 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 made my day.
Wow. Talk about a perfect timing. All the clothes are out. So in Thailand, we don't have a dryer for the clothes. So we have to put the clothes out on the balcony. So we have some kind of rack. And yeah, so I have to put everything out. And so that's happening. I have to 3 minutes to do it. So anyhow, that's where we are right now. Like people chat, talk a lot of great comments in the chat. So thanks so much, Dave. Thanks for being with our Canadian show. If we don't mention your name, welcome back in the house. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, it'd be awesome. Both teams doing well to say out of the penalty for Aliza. Yep, you're absolutely right, Devon. I agree with you. Mr. 262 is in game. Same game, the game number 4 now. Yeah, it look like the same thing about this. I want to see no cup team won this year. This is the best game Dallas have played in the 5% this series so far. But I did not watch all the game for Dallas, many of them. But what I would say to you, Marco, this is the best game for Dallas since the beginning of the, again, Vegas. Like when I said like this, like you said, Marco, they really Hayden Hill and make a lot of big save to keep Vegas in the game. If not that, I think Dallas could take the lead 4-2 so far. But you're right. Not sure about that, Marco. Vegas have the puck all period. I think for me, if Dallas have a better opportunities que Vegas. Secondly, 24-19, 11 shot versus 9. For me, he'll make a big save at the right time. That's the biggest difference, in my opinion. It doesn't add the favor, depend on favor. Luciano, caution report coming out que the app possibly targeting the Islanders for a trade. Joel Edmondson for Josh Riley. Make a first round pick next year, but add within Olive salary. Yeah, it was a. I put this on my at Daily News yesterday, Luciano, about that trade. Second round pick, a first round pick. So it was a 2024 protected by Islanders. Now, the reason they give them a second round pick is because the Montreal Canadiens returned half of the salary of Jordan Munson on that one. That opened up about $7 million. $7.3 million for the New York Islanders. So that's possible to do that. My only concern about that trade for Luciano for New York Islanders is like, all right, they have Pulak, Pelech, Romanov, and now you have Sebastian Aho. Now you're going to add Edmondson on the equation. Now you're going to add a... so I know they maybe do this because they're thinking to losing Mainfield, but Mainfield play on the right defenseman. I understand if you sign a new players as a UFA, you have to pay a little bit more. That's the problem. They're going to New York Canada. They want to get a right defenseman, right? We talk about Kudos. We talk about Severson for the Devils. We talk about Dumba. We talk about Klemberg. We talk about Shatterkirk. All those players right now, right defensemen on the UFA. But that would cost money to Islanders. So we'll be interested how they're going to react about this. The Panthers can plan the Bob stop everything at the beginning and catch a score at the third overtime to win the game. That's the plan. It will be Boston has to be William McClary. Will it be evidence? Go Dallas, go. Eberle, Jordan Eberle for Kraken. Do you think they have our eyes on Ray Batcher, Mark, any other player for the first pick? Not really, Gary. I think they're really focusing on Ren Leonard, in my opinion. If they have to get out of Mitchkov out, there will be a location about that way. but he's a part of this conversation for sure. Um, you get a solid defenseman, I know that, but you get a top three. You get maybe a top first line with the pick number 5-2. Worst case, top six. You have a lot of great player guys. So that one, it's again, we can talk all day long. We have two questions we don't know. First, if Montreal won Michkov or not. Second question is like, who is going to be at the pick number 5 between Smith, Fantilli, Carlson, and Michkov? The remaining players, if it's not Michkov, Montreal is going to select whatever it is. Carlson, Fantilli, Smith. If it's Michkov, it's still there. Now Montreal have to decide if they go with Michkov or not. And that's not. Now you're going to the same question, Gary. Is it Leonard or Reinbacher? So I will take Melee and one other pick and send of both, but I don't retain half of the story to Jordan Manson. But that's the good thing about this Luciano is like you have only 1 year to go. It's going to be $1.7 million. Now with that, you get a second round pick in return, Luciano. I'll be surprised and it does go that direction, by the way. But that'll be the reason why they got that way. The second power play. Trade down if it's no Michkov. I don't know what would be the benefit for Montreal to let go trade down when you have Will Smith or Carlson or Fantilli. They are better to any other player before after that. If you go down to Washington, now you're going to lose Reinbacher. You're going to lose Leonard. Now you're going to be stuck with Devoski. The only player I don't want Montreal select is Dalibor Devoski. This is another Kokanemi copy 2.0. So hopefully I'll be so disappointed if they select Devoski. So disappointed. We try to trade down for sure. I don't see the purpose behind that, but we'll see. For us, I'm round. I think it would be a long rebuild for us. I'm round. Lucas, welcome to the board. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. It would take minimum 3 years, Lucas. That's a part of everything rebuild. But patience is the key. So how many coaches vacation right now? 5 or 6, 7. How many coaches? Actually, 5. I think it was the last time. Yeah, Calgary, Columbus, Anaheim. The Matt said trade down. The drop off is big after the top 5. Yes, exactly. So if you trade down, you're losing an amazing, great hockey player. So not a good news if you go down, in my opinion. Devoski is another KK. Yep, exactly. Oh, me too. I agree with you. Washington. Fantilli, the channel. Madonna is fine, but I will give up on the ad completely if they pick it. There was Keith and Sika. Yep, totally agree. Where we are finally doing the right things with a rebuild. We are hanging by trade too long. Yep, I agree with you, Lucas. Great comments, by the way. Welcome to the shot. Columbus apparently might have reached out to Patrick Roy according to Elliot Freeman. Yeah. Marco. It looked like Peter Laviolette is on the front runner over there with Columbus Blue Jacket. Definitely, Peter Laviolette is going to find a job somewhere. The New York Rangers is under one. Amazing goal from Fantelli. Willie, yes. What happened to Canadian if they pick Mishkov? He did not show up at finale. But this is a risk come with that. Jeremy, it is what it is at the end. They gamble. But I'm telling you right now, any team, and again, at least something happened to him, right? But he will play in NHL. Otherwise, he would play in NHL. Mishkov. When? We don't know. But expect Mishkov, whatever he would pick this kid, is going to play in NHL. I make Mitch again at best. All right. 69 excellent. La Violette looking like a Rangers. Marco Patrick to Ottawa. Now we sell out every night. Through what relationship save G? Yeah. On my team as La Villette coach, Pierre. Many of them. Mr. Natat, welcome aboard. I feel the same way, Marco. Absolutely right, Mr. Abs. Don't forget, guys, tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, the Ab Brown Shoe Sunday Rendezvous. We're going to be back live tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock, with Marco Larabé and Artap. Both of them are co-hosts of the show. And it's a special edition. We use that show usually for the Montreal Canadiens every Sunday during the season. But because we are out of the playoff now, and we continue to produce a show talking a little bit what's going on with Montreal Canadiens, but after that we move on with what's going on around the league. So tomorrow we're going to talk about, guys, NHL news, about the salary cap, about the NHL, what they try to accomplish. And then after that, we're going to talk about the playoff final Stanley Cup. And then we're going to go through the Memorial Cup. Then we're going to talk about the World Championship. Altogether, we got a 60-minute plus UQ8A session. We got the third period going to start, guys. So be ready for the third period between the Vegas Golden Knight and the Dallas Star. Thanks so much, everybody, to be part of the show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. And then the Memorial Day weekend in USA. So enjoy your weekend. Put the barbecue out. Anyhow, go back outside zone by the Dallas Star, cross the red lines, coming by Pavelski, hold the puck a little bit longer, keep the puck on the left side, shoot the puck, he'll make a save with the right pad, recovery by Vegas, get out of the zone, long stretch pass now, on neutral zone, set up by Smith, battle with Ryan Sutter behind the net, Sutter win the battle, pass again, Didi, recovery by the Dallas Star, going to set up Sutter behind the net. Here we go. Go back Sutter, go Eskinen maybe, I don't know. Anyhow, go back now to Domi. Domi attacking now. Domi very quiet for the last couple of days. He played well, but he cannot capitalize, score a couple of points. Anyhow, Domi is like Dallas again. Domi pass the puck, don't play puck by Dallas, Lendl, playing the puck behind the net, chasé par White Cloud. Recovery puck in front of Nicolas Hag, intercept by Dallas in front of the back door. What a save! What a save! This is the save of the playoff by Eden Hill. Ladies and gentlemen, we just see the save of the playoff 2023. Now Vegas coming now. Shoot the puck. Attention, make a save. Rebound. Dallas get out of the zone. Unbelievable. Again, the save of Eden Hill. This is the save of the playoff 2023. I know Proboski make a big save, but again, this one, I can wait to see the replay of the Eden Hill. It was an empty net for the Dallas Star, and a diving from Eden Hill saved the situation for the Vegas. Anyhow, go back now by the Dallas. Don't put the puck in the zone. The puck bouncing back to the other. Leave the puck to the side. Get out of the zone by Vegas. Dump the puck behind Ottinger. And we have a nice thing anyway. We're going to reset now. We have to wait that replay, guys. I want to see this. First of all, it was Pavelski on that one. Tip by hands. Big save by Hill by the right pad. And then on the back door. Let's see what happened there. OMG. A save with a glove on the back door on the diving. And Rob completely, guys. The the dollar star. Then after that, we have Amadio alone in Haute and Joe make a save. Unbelievable save on that one. What a save, like everybody here. Yeah, it is. Go back now, Dallas. Win the face off. Go back behind the net. Papaveski. They have no call on that one. Recovery now. Get out of zone. Per Vegas. Get out of zone. Attacking Vegas. 4 versus 2. At the right side, point point Jack Eagle. No chance for Barbashev. Recovery by hands. Hands on transitions. Getting now. Come in offensive on the right side. Fire back. He'll make a save. Rebound on that side. On the back door. No chance right now for Dallas. Recovery for Dallas. By Vegas. Get out of the zone. Going to recovery now on the left side. Tip the puck right now. Great play by Marchessault. Recovery puck now. Change the direction. Hold the puck in front of the Dollar Star. And get out of the zone. Attacking now again by the Dollar Star on the left side. Head and hill. Go back now the defenseman. Intercept by Dallas. Dallas right the puck in front of the net. No chance. Recovery now by Smith. Dallas intercept the puck to the wall. We have a battle of 4+. Now Clendening is on 4-line for the Dallas at this moment. Go back now. The puck stuck on the left side. Winning by the Dallas Star. Intercept now by Vegas. And again, we're back. Dallas should have puck. Black shot again by Mastenize. The puck out of the play. And again, you talk about pay the price. Again, you talk about plus sacrifice the body. You just see an example of Mastenize diving and let the puck out of the play. But again, Hill, guys, unbelievable. Since the beginning of this period. And we're going to get now more shot on the board. Don't go nowhere, guys. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. Dallas don't want to go nowhere. Very possible that you know. Second, I love the Kirby. They do. A lot of people talk each other. It's also anyhow. Go back now. Shoot a pipe by Vegas. Ottinger decide to block the shot and then put the glove on the puck and then create under whistle. Here we go. We just wait for an out. The puck drop back. $58 shot attempt by Vegas by Dallas and 37 by the Vegas. Shoot the puck now by Stone. Ottinger make a save. Recovery by the Dallas Star. Get out of the zone. Akapen on the puck. Long slash pass. Tip by the Dallas Star. The puck go all of the play anyway. We're going to reset now on the neutral zone. That's what happened there. Marshall, what's called? A lot of people chat. There you go. Puck in the zone. Set up now by Dallas. Dump the puck behind Eden Hill. Pass the puck to the board, to the defenseman. Get out of the zone. By the Vegas go tonight. Loser forget the puck, but carried by his teammate. But Dallas going to steal the puck from the back, going to recovery and use the board to neutral zone. The puck bouncing back in front of the blue line of the territory of Vegas. But Vegas find a way to get the puck back. Now cross the red line, down the puck right side of Ottinger. The puck bouncing back, and Nicolas Water get the puck around. Pass the puck to the board to Smith. Smith in front of it to Carlson. Carlson cannot pick the puck. Tip by the Dallas, go outside the zone. We're going to recovery. And then we have a whistle. We're going to reset now on the right side of the Ottinger. Vegas win the face off, then the puck around, shoot the puck, and then show making the save. Great play by Vegas on that one over there. Great pocket retrieval in the corner from Vegas. Anyhow, another face off now. Winning by Vegas go tonight. The puck stuck in the right corner, pushing out Landell with Colsar. And then we have pushing all the way back again. Get out of the zone by the other star. Cross the red line. Don't play the puck left side. Intercept by Vegas go tonight. Colsar back checking. Great play by Colsar. Recovery behind the net. The hill by the defenseman of Theodore. Theodore now skate the puck around on the red line. Turn around. Dallas coming back. A 1-1. Now by the Dallas Star. Hold the puck a little bit more for the Dallas. We'll go back to Seguin. Seguin return puck blind. Hold the puck now at the blind by the Dallas. By the puck behind the net. Battle. We have Seguin there. Winning by Seguin. Pass the puck to Marchand. Marchand forget the puck. But now recovery puck. By Vegas intercept the puck again by Jack Eichel. Go to recovery behind the net. Eichel in transition. Hold the puck now. What a great play by Eichel. Go back cross line. Attacking offensive zone. Eichel on the back end. Change direction. Hold the puck now. Try puck around. Now stick losing by the Dallas Star. Lindell. Fall back to the blind. Set by Dallas. Shoot the puck by Vegas. Ottinger make a sure we have no rebound. We're going to reset now on the right side of the Ottinger. Again, Jack Eichel, guys, we have to give credit that he played a great playoff 2024 for the Dallas Star and for the Vegas Golden Knight. There we go. John Didier for Island Ranch is in the house. Hopefully doing well. John, big fan of the Colorado Avalanche. Go back now on the left side of the hill. Vegas try puck outside zone. Dallas guy, 14 minutes to go remaining of the third period. You want to stay alive. Go back on the back door. Petrangelo putting point in front of the net. Tip by Sutter when he's diving. But intercept again by Petrangelo. Protect the puck to the wall. Return puck to Ottinger. Ottinger decide to put the glove on the puck, keep the puck in the glove to create another whistle. That would create a little bit less, 14 minutes to go remaining. That open up, guys, for another TV timeout, so don't go nowhere and stay with us. A great question, Nata, about that. Sometimes we ever make a trade like that, you have to wait a couple of years. At the beginning, maybe one team. I will give you an example. The Subban trade. At the beginning, Nashville was looking, smiling to Montreal Canadiens. Subban, Nashville make the final conference, remember? And then the year after that. But 3-4 years later, it was all now Montreal with Weber. So sometimes both teams win their trade at some specific period. So tonight or this year, Jack Eichel bring a good dimension to Vegas Golden Knight, and Alex Stock does a lot of great things for the 30 goal with the Buffalo Sabres. So at the end of the day, I think both teams win at this moment. And the future will tell us a bit more what will be the winner of that trade. But for me, both took a benefit of the situation of that trade on different occasion for them. So again, Peter and Krebs sit with the Buffalo Sabres, by the way, play with Team Canada right now. Anyhow, go back at the game, 13 minutes to go remaining on this period. Did Buffalo get better so far with the trade in our tap? It's looking like a fair trade for both teams, being premier for Buffalo. Yeah, exactly, in our tap. Go back around. Now, don't play the puck to the defensive zone, set up by Dallas Star. Now, hold the puck on the right. Dallas win the puck, win the battles coming now. Pass the puck to Marchand. Marchand set up now. By return by the blind. Set up now by Lindell. Show the puck, block shot by Vegas. Then finally get out of the zone by the Vegas. A recovery by Dallas. Dallas now cross the red line. Don't put the puck to the left side. Show the puck, and then Vegas get out of the zone. Now, intercept by Dallas and for the bench. Return the puck all the way back on defensive zone. We're going to have a whistle. Go back all the way back on defensive. Now, come with that trade, guys. For the first round pick, draft pick, 2022 top 10 protected, the second round pick in 2023, moved to 2024. So they still have one more pick, second round pick for that trade to nose. And a good night for first round pick. Buffalo Sabres select last year. I cannot remember who they get last season in my head. So anyhow, go back in the game now. Get out of the zone at Dallas. Now diving par Marchand, base the puck to second back doors. Coming Johnson. Hey, Hill making a big save. Eden Hill just save again the Wyatt Johnson. A great pass by Seguin on the back door. Anyhow, Dallas now Vegas lab the puck behind the right side of Ottinger. She's in the puck. Eskener recovery puck goes DD. Set up by Sutter. Sutter return the puck again. Intercept by the Brennan Jello. Battle now. And now the Dallas don't put the puck behind on the defensive zone. The Vegas are going to get out of the zone. Tip on the right side. She's by Eskener. Eskener pass the puck now to Sutter. The puck stuck over there. We know Peter DeBoer was the coach of the Dallas Star out the Vegas Golden Knights last season. Go back now, return the puck behind the net by the Vegas Golden Knights. Stuck a puck around, kill the puck in the zone by Carlson. I believe pass the puck right. So the puck bouncing back towards Ginger, and nothing else happening with 10:58 to go remaining on the third period between both teams. We smelled overtime already, guys. Go get your chicken wings if you want to stay with me all night long. Thanks so much, everybody. Be part of the show tonight. What will happen to Tristan Jerry? Keep or not? Great question. Me, I would not keep it, but you never know. Jerry become UFA, prone injury. I think it will be, go back now Vegas anyway. Don't play pas bien goaltender. Chasé now by Maxon, pas in front net. Intercept now by Stephenson. Stephenson scored the second goal of the Vegas. Fire puck Vegas and miss the net belly. Go back on the right side. Intercept now by Lindell. Lindell pass the puck for himself to the board. Recovery by Dallas on the zone. Hold the puck now. Attacking now by Fasca, I believe. Go the puck around the board and the puck go out of the play after they hit the stick of the Dallas Star. Out of Vegas, out of the play with 10-11 to go remaining on this period. Thanks so much, everybody. Very great comment in the chat. For me, the back checking is one thing. William, I will say one more thing for me. It's the space. He had no space on the ice, guys. The guy, that he had not much transition for the defenseman. Check. If you review the game, guys, how many defensemen carry on the puck all the way? Not many. Not many. They cross the red line, they dump the puck. Why? Because they don't want to make any mistake. They don't want to give any 2 versus 1. That's what the coach does not want to do this. Now, anyway, Escanner on the blue line, pass the puck DDD, shoot the puck in front of net, blocks up a Hill, the puck go through its front players, and that Hill was ready on that one. Go back now behind the net, set up now by the Dallas. Talent shoot the puck, makes the net, recovery by Vegas, go to night, pass the puck to the wall. Vegas attacking now, it's coming to the left side, and then turn around by Harley. Harley now pass the puck to the wall, the puck bouncing back with Dallas attacking now, it's coming by Delandria, shoot the puck. Oh! Wow! Delandria scored, and Hayden Hill gave away a gift, and Delandria scored. Hill, wow, after an amazing, great performance of Hayden Hill, it just gave a bad goal. Remember Vegas against Montreal Canadiens a couple of years ago? And this one, it was just a wrist shot. Maybe it tips the stick of the Perangelo. Not really. Hill was not ready. And the Dallas Star guy take the lead 3-2. Second goal of the playoff of Delandria. And that way, guys, the Dallas Star stay alive. Amazing. Wow. Shocking now at the D-Mobile Arena. And Vegas, you can see the fans are really shocking to see the performance of the Dallas Stars so far. Wow. That's what we got so far in this game. We have a TV timeout, by the way, so don't go nowhere. Forgot to put the goal earlier. There we go. Wow, 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 wow. TV timeout, guys. Don't go nowhere, like I said. That's where we at right now. Right now we have 3-2 Dallas with 9:10 to go, guys. 9:10 to go. Thanks so much for everybody to be a part of the show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. That'd be great. And now go back behind the net, set up now out German on the board, and now pinch by the Escanen in the corner with the Vegas intercept at the blind. Vegas now pass the puck to the right corner. No chance, but the puck's in the zone. Another great play by Vegas. Now too late for McNabb. Get out of the zone by Glendening. Don't play a puck. New plus coming from the Peter DUARTE. Now Theodore recover the puck. Now attacking now. DUARTE cross the blue line at the red line. Keep control the puck. Now Theodore very quiet on it. That series number 3 with 0 point. 0 goal. Go back now. Don't pay the puck by Dallas coming now on the left side. Intercept by Theodore. Return the puck at the blue line. But Dallas return the puck with Dele offside. Go back all back on defensive zone. Set up by Nicolas Ag. Ag long stretch pass now. To the neutral zone, get out by Vegas, but leave the puck, lose the puck, recover by Dallas, return the puck to Vegas, and now attacking by Dallas, don't play puck on the left side of the Hayden Hill. With still 3 to go. Turn around again by the Dallas, shoot the puck again, and then Andrea score again. Now we have possible conversation after maybe an interference in front of net, but we'll see what happening. Andrea took advantage of the rebound. Domi was in the crease. Can we get the goal or not? That will be the interesting call if Bruce Cassidy is going to call it or not. But Andrea score a second goal back-to-back. Turnover by Vegas goal tonight, guys. I don't think so. I think this goal is good. Domi was pushing by Ag. So, would be really interesting. We have to give credit for the Dallas Star. Scored 2 goals back-to-back. A good goal. He was pushed. And Dean Lennon. Welcome back, Dean. Thanks for being with us. Okay. Tommy Jerry, let's go. He was pushed. Play stand. Wow, 4-2. Yep, you're absolutely right about this. Then they scored another goal. Wow. This guy is going to get crazy, guys. And then I'm going to maybe go to American Airlines Monday night. Stay with us at the Hockey National Show. Going to provide all the information you need to know about this game. Anyhow, that is not attacking. The puck stuck in front of the bench, in front of recovery by Dallas, in front of Hill. The puck get out of the zone, finally by Vegas. Now it's coming in offensive zone, control the puck on the back door, on the wall, turn around and go back to the blind, set up now. By the Dallas, by the Vegas. Pedrinho hold the puck now. Pedrinho try to go all the way back to the red line, at the goal line. Now Seguin intercept the puck, and then give out the puck at the opposite side, but Vegas keep the puck back in the zone. Back to Henley. Henley back to Harley. Intercept par Roy. Roy try the puck in front of the net. Nobody there. The puck bouncing back at the right corner. Intercept now by Vegas. Get out of the zone by Pedrinho. Shoot the puck and recover by Vegas. Draw the puck back on the left, on the right side. Great pass checking by the Vegas, by the Dallas Star. Mashman to steal the puck and not no chance for Vegas. Mashman hold the puck a little bit more to Johnson. Shoot the puck. He'll make a save. No rebound. We're going to start now on the left side of the Hill. With less of 7 minutes to go remaining, 6:57 to go remaining on this third period. But again, Andrea, guys, the hero of this game tonight with 2 goals, second and the third of the playoff, gave the chance for Dallas to maybe survive game number 5 and go to game number 6 Monday night at 8 o'clock. Now we have a face-off on the left side of the Hayden Hill. And thanks for everybody to be a part of the show tonight. Vegas will go. Jackpot, they will need to win the game. Well, halfway done. It was 3-0 a few days ago. Go back now around the board. Don't play the pipe with Dallas behind the net of Vegas. Now again, the D-Mobile is quiet building right now. The entertaining is over. Look like already at the D-Mobile. Vegas will have to score a goal very soon if they want to come back. Now almost a breakaway. But by Stevenson, great patch checking by the Dallas Star. Get out of the zone. Great play by Ottinger to pass the puck. Now rope hands down the puck behind the goaltender and coming back to the. He's going back on the bench for the. Recalling by the coach, Peter DUARTE brings some new players. Vegas try to get outside the zone, and nutrition now on the red line. Loud the puck behind Ottinger, chasing the puck. Jake Ottinger intercept the puck, bring the puck now on the right corner. And the Ben Dallas going to dump the puck. No icing from the call of the linesman. All the way behind a Hill. Now McNabb pass the puck now to Pedrinho. Skate the puck now, dump the puck on the right side. Attacked by Marchessault. Shoot the puck, block shot by the Dallas Star. And go turn around, get out of the zone. Now attacking by the Dallas. Fasca hold the puck now. Attack on the left side. Control the puck now on one hand. Behind the net. Chasing back by Vegas good night. Still control the puck. Dumping the puck to opposite corner. Pinch by the Vegas at the blind. Set up by Henley. Henley return the puck to the left side of Hill. Recovered by it was Arla and Arley. Anyhow, shoot the puck. He'll make a save with the glove. No rebound. We'll go to a set now on the right side of Hayden Hill. With 5:30 to go remaining on this period, we have a TV timeout. Don't go nowhere. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. Don't forget, tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, at Branche, your Sunday rendezvous with the special edition 2023 playoff with Marco Larabie and Enartap. We're going to be live at 11 o'clock for 60 minutes talking about everything in hockey. It's a great show to come here to talk about if any question, Q&A. Both of them going to answer to you. And then we'll be back Sunday night for the Ab Nation Live Tonight show, 9 o'clock p.m. Sunday night. Before we do the game possible Monday night, it looked like if the Vegas lose tonight, we have game number 6 directly for American Airlines at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. I think it was 6 a.m., but I could be wrong. Usually, when you are, a couple of days like that, maybe the first game could happen. Anyhow, that is shoot the puck now. Intercept by Vegas good night. They get out of the zone, cross the red line by Jack Eichel. Eichel hold the puck a little bit longer. By the puck behind, fire the puck. Block. He maybe hit the post. On that one over there, Elton John got beat, but directly on the post from the Vegas Golden Knight, and definitely get out of the zone, get that back to Arizona. The puck behind go to the Elton John, leave the puck to the board, intercept now by the Vegas, go back around the board, don't be the puck behind Elton John. We have less of 5 minutes to go remaining, guys, on this period. The final countdown's coming after the whistle. Go back to the board. Intercept by Sutter. Loud the puck into the zone. The puck going slightly back in defensive zone of Vegas. Going to recovery. Go back DD a little bit too far. Now pinched by the Dallas Star by Johnson. The puck finally kept in the zone by Seguin. Go back now to Robinson. Robinson hold the puck. Return puck behind the net to Johnson. Keep the puck deep in the zone. Try to get some time on the clock. And get out of zone by Stephenson. Putting the puck into the zone. And dumping the puck. Returning by Vegas by Dallas Star. And now the puck stuck in the zone. At the neutral zone, don't play puck by Amadio. Attention, play a puck right now. Pass the puck now to Akapa. Akapa, you scale a little bit more. Pass loud the puck into the zone. The puck intercept by Vegas. Go back now to Smith. Smith now in the offensive zone. Hold the puck a little bit long. Pass the puck to Carlson. Intercept now by the Dallas. Don't play the puck into the zone. Both teams exchange the puck for the last couple of minutes. Go back again by Vegas in the offensive zone. Carlson in the back door. Kick by Dallas. Keep the puck in the zone by the Dallas. By Vegas. Shoot the puck there. Attention, make a save. Rebound before the net. And Dallas recover the puck. Try the puck outside the zone by Robinson. The puck goes slowly back on defensive zone. Other Vegas going to recovery by Hag. Pass the puck to Carlson. Carlson the back door. Intercept by Vegas. A great play by Scannon. Intercept the puck. Down the puck now behind Hill. And now recovered by Hag. The reverse by White Cloud. White Cloud pass the puck to under the side, but keep the puck in the zone by Johnson. They go to recovery with Delendria. Then Andrea scored the last 2 goals Dallas to give the lead by 2 goals. Anyhow, Vegas attacking now. Cross the blue line. Hold the puck now. Turn around. Hold the puck by Jack Eichel. Look back on defenseman. Recovery by Vegas. Martinez back to Brennan Jado. Brennan set up now. Looking again. Come to the wall. Go back. Empty net for Vegas tonight. Shot by Jack Eichel. Block shot by the Dallas Star. Recovery. Empty net now for the Vegas. 6 versus 5. Back again to Theodore. Back to Eichel at the top circle. Back the puck behind the net. Recovery by Sadar. Win the puck on the board. Intercept by Brennan Jado. Return the puck to the wall. Return the puck behind the net by Max Stone. Dallas intercept. Back to Scannon. Scannon back end. Pinch one out by the Vegas, keep the puck in the zone by Theodore, recovery by Eichel, pass the puck now to blind, set up now, pass the puck to Marchessault, pass the jeu to D'Angelo, back on the back door to Eichel, lose the puck, recover by himself anyway, go back around. Now, Eichel go back to the blind, hold the puck a little bit longer, Marchessault back on the bumper to Marchessault, back on the right side, D'Angelo looking now, shoot the puck, black shot, and I enjoy the puck out for Slay, go out of the play. We're going to reset now on the right side, the left side of Ottinger, and that will create us what? The final countdown at the Hockey Nation live show. Here we go with 2 minutes and 28 seconds to go remaining. Now, the Dallas Star 4 and the Vegas Golden Knight 2. That's what we got so far. Timeout created by the Dallas by the Vegas Golden Knight are going to give us a chance to set up all the update we have for you. Here we go. 21 giveaway pack by the Vegas tonight. 21. Unbelievable. If you think about that. Jimmy Ben get the makeup for his major. Yep. Jimmy Ben will be back. Game number 6. Thank William, Yugoslavia at 8:30 a.m. 24-3 over USA. Yep. Germany did it. Go back and blind. Holding the puck now. DD. Set up now by Vegas at the left side. And Dinette again for the Vegas good night. Dallas intercept the puck. Allow the puck. Kick out by Vegas. Keep the puck in the zone, by the way. Go back to Hunte. Go at the line. Behind the night. Intercept now by Vegas. Bring the puck to the wall. Hold the puck a little bit longer. Back at the blind. Set up now. Back to Pretenjo. Fire puck. Blacks up at Enjoy. We're going to get Stone. And out Enjoy, guys, just stole Rob and Max Stone on the front of the net. A great play by Jake Ottinger to keep the score 4-2. Great play by Eichel in front of the net from Petrangelo shot. That's what we got right there. You can see twice Ottinger make a save out, and then again he make another big save against Max Stone to intercept the puck, and that's what we're going to get right side of Ottinger face off. Going to wait for the puck drop. Yeah, sorry about this, Gary. Those are an update tomorrow, Willie. Something's fun tomorrow, Willie. Here we go. We're always changing every week, sir. Go back now on the right side. Intercept by winning by the Vegas. So the puck is all up. As the puck to the side. Tip right now. But Vegas Dallas trying puck outside zone. Finally, Domi did it. Great play by Domi. Anyhow, Vegas going to recover now. Pass the puck back. Regroup by Theodore. Pass the puck on the right side. Pinch by the Dallas. Now the puck on the right side. Ottinger. Ottinger play puck back to Eskinen. Eskinen backhands. Allow the puck in the zone. The puck bouncing back. Intercept by Pretenjo. But Vegas Dallas coming out. No goalie. Should have by Domi. Great save by the Dallas. By the Vegas. Intercept the puck. Without this, will be another goal on the empty net. Anyhow, Vegas attacking now the right on that side. Ottinger make a save. Recover behind the corner. Back again by Dallas. By Vegas. Finally, the puck stuck on the wall. Dallas going to dump the puck all the way back. Miss the net completely. And recovered by a nice scene by the Dallas. Going to go all the way back on defensive zone on the left side of Ottinger. Yeah, Nicolas just stay a little bit longer. Only 114, Nicolas. Okay, cheap little bit. It's like Benson, a red cap. Don't understand why he did it. That. Go back now. Attacking by Vegas. When the face off, go back at blind. Go DD. Set up now. Fire puck. Black shot by Dallas. So go back anyway behind the net. Chase it by Scannon. Puck stuck on the wall. Carlson Roy is on the ice right now with Smith. Back the puck to Roy. Back to Carlson. Now chasing by Seguin. Seguin went out. Scannon. Go back behind the net. All the way back at the blind. And pinching went out by Vegas. But by blind. Shot by Berenjo. Back to Barbachev. Go back to Carlson. Intercept by Dallas. Loud the puck. Intercept by Berenjo. Return the puck to the wall. Back again at the back door. Keep the puck in the zone. And then, wow, what a diving play by the Dallas Star guy to put the puck outside the zone. And now Vegas struggle at the blue line. We have 30 seconds to go remaining on this game, guys. We're going to have game number 6, guys. We're going to go. And Dallas, take the plane, go to Hooters. And Dallas, the biggest Hooters in the country of USA, guys. And during the Memorial Day, guys, holidays, Monday, we have a game. We have a game Monday night, guys, at the American Airlines in Dallas. And that would be game number 6. Now with the W tonight, Dallas, the series is 3-2. And we have a nice thing, guys, at the end of this game. 6.3 to go remaining. And he'll return to the between the pipe. But again, 2 goals by Dylan, guys, on the second period. Second goal is the third goal of this player for him. Make it fun of this game. And then wow, the people in the Vegas are crazy right now. Two big fans right now. Look like two brother. Anyway, Hill saves the game and lost it. Yeah, great point, Lick. Here we go, guys. The game is over tonight at the D-Mobile Arena downtown in Vegas. Not to be panic if you are a Vegas fan, Vegas fan, but something you have to starting to be a little bit worried how they're going to respond in Vegas. They just started crash the party in Vegas tonight, and people was thinking to get out and to go celebrate on the street and to go, at the casino and everything like that. But no, the Dallas said, no way, guys, you're not going to celebrate tonight. You have to push back a little bit later. We're going to see you again next Wednesday night. They said we're going to play again, you guys, Wednesday night. So it'll be interesting to see that. And that's concluded, guys. Another great play-by-play commentary with our Kiko's local franchise for the Hockey Nation Live show. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Don't forget, if you leave the building, to click on the likes. But the final score, guys, tonight between Dallas and Vegas, Dallas Star 4 and Vegas Good Night 2. That's what we got tonight. Similar anything happening. And now, the Celtic and 8. No one have ever come. Par exemple, only 2 games. First first again, number 7. Gary Montoya is the reason Canada is on the gold medal game tomorrow. William Montembeau, guys, before the game yesterday, have a save percentage on 9, 4, and 6 in the tournament. And now he gave 2 goals yesterday, but still performing very well. André Tourigny is impressed by Montembeau, and that will cost more money to Montreal. Deal. Good night, Dan. Thanks so much, Mike Dan. Say hi to Colette, please. Vegas, very good team on the road. They beat them, right? 4-0 at the game number 3 before they lost. I hope Vegas does not pull 2,000 flowers in the series, Joseph. You never know. You never know, right? But, wow. More time for the peddler to rest, Sebastian. Yeah, it could be benefit or maybe not. But the time with the last great video to Monte Calls. You're welcome, William. Appreciate that. I don't know, guys. Again, it's frustrated when I see that. We don't get viewers on my videos. So, algorithm, I don't know. Some people do video like I do, and they get 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. I don't know. Not easy time. I always enjoy the show. Devon, thanks so much. Goes still doubt about Montembeau. I'm getting close to be all right. Look, we'll see. But I'm getting more on the way. Like he's looking better and better for sure. It's like Montreal can probably be paid a little more and stay in Montreal, Montembeau. It will happen. I think they will give him that kind of money. Montembeau is at 1 million and might be worth a first round and try to cash strap them, just said. I don't think so. The abs, I don't think so. Montreal will not have no goal then after that. The Montreal is only 26 showing good thing and go. Yeah, I think he turned 27 very soon. Rest or Ross, KLS, I was great about that. And correct and right position of mine with Dallas. Winning tonight, Sebastian, congratulations. Tonight, 5-on-5 scoring for Dallas. Vegas has been dominant in Edmonton and Dallas before tonight. You're absolutely about this, Vegas. Again, time will tell us, guys, what's happening, but we have to give credit for Dallas South to come back. Again, they need, like I said at the beginning of the show, we need secondary support, scorer, goal for them. I'm talking about the bottom 6, and we got this tonight. The Dylan Duria 2 goal, the Clendening 1 goal. That's what they need. It's not only Heinz, Pavelski, and Robinson. They need more, and they got it tonight. How you like Montembeau first 30 shot there? Coach, do you think the Ab should mind this draft for a goalie? Definitely. William, they're going to get maybe 1 or 2. They have a lot of great goaltender in this draft, and I make another Ab daily news about that a couple of days ago. They have Rabal. I think Rabal will be out before Montreal, the 37. Then after that, you have B. Jordanson. That's only one over there. Augustin for Team USA at Gajon, if you want to go that one. I think for me, my wild card is still Jacob Fowler, goaltender, solid, and but it could be between 75 to 94. So maybe Montreal can select him. I don't think so. It'll be there at 110. But yeah, could be happening about this. Chicago Bear, welcome aboard. Thanks so much, Mr. GDPD. Long time we don't see you around. Do you think Paul Maurice and the Hunters take team of the Florida Panthers having the last laugh now as the double critic having given them hard time? I don't think so. They think that way, Sebastian, because the mission, whatever, if you don't win the Stanley Cup, that's not make them that way over there. I don't think so that way. I don't think so. Any people you finish at the game number 82 to go inside the playoff, you expect to be where they are. You know what I mean? For right now, they beat team number 1 and the standing. They beat team number 2 and the standing, and they beat number 4 and the standing regular season. So we have to give credit for the team for sure. But I think they are not looking that way. They not win anything yet. At the end of the day, they not win anything. You can beat all those teams, but if you don't win the Stanley Cup, you cannot say, "Oh, but we beat Boston, Toronto, Carolina." It's not good enough. The big it would be, and I'm sure Pizzito would be the same thing. That's your argument. No, that's a culture argument. Panthers. Monte has surpassed Allen for sure. Yeah, I think on the shot right now, Montembeau should consider to goaltender number 1 and go from there. But now NHL guy is almost like 40 goal game anymore. One will be back at next game. Yes, next game. The more they will play Montembeau, the more great it will be. Jeremy, yes, he crossed the one of the game and they won the Eastern Conference title. Yeah, but it's not good enough, Sebastian. They don't really care. They care is the big prize. You know what I mean? Thanks so much, channel. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. Hope to see you. Whenever that, have a good night, Marco. Bedal, baby. Ox coming back. Yeah. We take a little bit longer, but to get Bedal is a great thing for Chicago, for sure. You know, they have to rebuild that team properly. They have a lot of great prospects. They're going to have a little, again, selection this year. A couple of draft pick with Badal, first of all. And then, but patience is the key for Chicago Blackhawks, at least 3 or 4 years. You know, if you think about one, they draft Crosby, Ovechkin, McDavid, Matthews. It took about 2 or 3 years after the draft, that kind of players, they make the playoff. Chicago, I think, will be at least 3 years, but we'll see. Game number 6, Monday night. Monday night is game number 6, guys. At 8 o'clock Eastern time. If you have a game number 7, Wednesday night, guys, but at 9 o'clock Eastern time. So take a note. If it's Wednesday night, it's 9 o'clock. Now, the bad news about this, guys, whatever the series finished Monday night, we have to start the playoff only June 5th. So 30, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to wait 6 days. So think about this, the Florida Panthers. The Florida Panthers, guys, are off for what, 3 days now? Right? And they have to wait 6 more days. So we give them 10 days without hockey team game for the Florida Panthers now. I know said it's be a big problem, but you talk about a team that's not play for 10 days. That's not good news. You want to play more game quicker, faster. And I think that will be maybe the first pair will be hard for the Panthers. Plus, they will be on the road. One with King, welcome aboard. I know you are right, coach, but the Panthers are a really good team this year. I think they are going to win the Stanley Cup, but it's going to be hard for the team to win it, but they are going to be in. Yeah, I don't say they are not a bad team at all. It's just about the fact, like, the satisfaction of every players and for the management at Panthers. If they win this, they have to win the Stanley Cup. They don't really care about the final conference. They don't really care the losing final. It's them is the Stanley Cup. You're welcome, Mr. Advisor. Should Dallas just keep banning? Welcome to the board, and hopefully you're going to subscribe. Should Dallas just keep banning out of the World Series? No. King, first of all, he's a captain. Secondly, he brings some dimension, balance more the line. No, I don't see that one. Make no mistake, any team that's a role like a Florida don't want to rest it. They need to keep playing, otherwise, let momentum stop. That'll be a little bit harder, but good, but not that good. Not really. Look, he's a really good hockey player, but it's going to be another super elite in NHL. Look, it will take him about 3 years, but he's going to be amazing. So it was yeah. Like I was third time is as Marco said earlier, rest or rest for the Panthers. Well, yep. It's an advantage for that. The long wait. But deserve to lose now. Play better without that clown Ben. Chicago. Rest William clear up those injury, and Bob looked exhausted last game. Rest will do him and team better. Wonder. Yeah, look, super elite for Connor Bedard. Can you deal with that right now? Take it. You're going to see that Connor Bedard is going to make 100 point in NHL. Le repos n'est pas bon dans le hockey. But you don't want to stay out of the hockey game for 10 days in the playoff. It's not something you like to do. I don't have the stat. It would be interesting to do that. Like, if you think about this, any team final win the final conference and they wait 7 days and more after that, what would be how many team of those win the Stanley Cup? You know what I mean? Like, it would take a little bit of time to figure out that, but I would be surprised to know the percentage of the winning of the team won't sweep the round number series, round 3 series final, right? And then they have to wait 7 days and more, and then after that they play the Stanley Cup. I would like to know how many teams have those kind of experience and how many teams of those experience win the Stanley Cup. And the way the Panthers will come out with rest and play good. You're welcome, Willie. That's something we can look about that, but again, at the beginning, first period, the Panthers maybe look bad at the beginning, but after that, maybe first game. After that, we'll be back on the routine. Something never recovered, by the way. No, for the biggest choker and then show it, the Boston Bruins. Yeah, Jake, absolutely right. Gave but yeah, he look cannot rank up. Yeah, during the playoff like that, they run. Many players have some kind of injuries and they have to recover. It take time. How much I want Dallas to advise. I think for the biggest Stanley Cup series, it would be a lot better to watch. Yeah, I agree with you about that, Sebastian. The worst case could be only one period. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. Like you said, don't forget the next two show for the Hockey National show, Sunday morning, 11 o'clock, and Sunday night at 9 o'clock. Definitely for could be not good. One thing I would say, good night, Nicola. Yep. Thanks so much. Gary, is benefit Bobrovsky, guys. Bobrovsky guy is not good when he's exhausted. You can see the record of Bobrovsky. After five games straight, 6 games, he struggled a little bit more. Fred better have a good schedule. 2 times they got 3 days before they played the next game, so they have an extra day off. And Bobrovsky, it was beneficial of that situation. So to get that way, I think would be good for him. You call it coach, whatever team I solid contending, they will win the cup. And that's it, Bob. Adamberger and an Hill play great tonight. Was bombed into that third goal. Yes, obviously that's one you're going to remember, Adam. But you know, you don't want to give bad goal, right? But you have to give credit for Hill. The only reason this game had been 5-6-2. Adam, because Hill have an amazing, great second period, by the way. You can blame him on the third goal, but other than the fact that, it is really great. There has been too many teams that on the coach, but like I said, it's going to be hard to get back and do it. But thank the Florida Panthers for you. I don't think so. They have a lot of teams sweep in the final. We just need to take a chance to watching that. We have to look about that. When organization last year beat Panthers, they're more likely, my bad. Eugenius the Panthers losing all 3 the series. They keep surprise everyone. Will surprise all of you once again. The Panthers would consider they are winning way. Vegas does not win one day, only score to go there. A great point about this, Adam. For me, my only thing I would say, Adam, for some reason, and I don't know why, the defensemen of Vegas tonight, guys, create a lot of turnover. They was look fatigue. They was not really. I don't know. Yeah, something bothered them, in my opinion. And for that part, I would say to you, maybe fatigue is a problem. They was try to they create a lot of turnover, gave away puck. They was not sharp at the end of the night. They got beat. They was not winning the battle all the time, and it's happened. It's happened. But that's something I think if I Bruce Cassidy I review the game, they have to have this coming from the defenseman, Adam. Thanks so much, Luciano. Only 20 Stanley Cup final sweep in it, shall. The cup, they will have a better run to the cup than the last run, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree with you, Ron, after that, because they beat number 1, number 2, number 4. And if it's Vegas, imagine they could beat Vegas. Vegas is what, 7 in the standing. You're absolutely right about that, run. Beat a better team, Sebastian. Coach, if Dallas win this series, I'm going to stop watching hockey. I hate their style. Don't want to see them success. Yeah, but like anything else, Melissa, right? We talked one way, and then the next day we change our mind. I understand your situation. Just turn off the TV, Melissa, for the playoff Stanley Cup. I was coach at a swim meet. All day just go home. Oh, wow. Adam consists performing as a swimmer coach. Congratulations. Yeah. If you watch the game, check the defenseman. Most defensemen could be a Panthers lost after too much silver plate of the league. That is very similar to Florida. I agree with you. Look, I feel the same way. Yeah. Il faut vous dire que vous avez la grandeur en vous. Votre passion, votre dévouement, votre sagesse font en vous votre capacité à inspirer. Merci beaucoup, mon Willie. Willie is a perfectionist. He's French. If Florida ever don't tell me the golden goalie are running gas out of the gas for Francois, are we going to see another comeback from Dallas? Now, they just did halfway, right? That's the biggest thing, right? 3-0, and now they win again. Yeah, but it's only halfway. They have to go again 3 more period. And they win again. They have to go 3 more period. Not easy. The task is not easy. But we have to give credit for Dallas. They never gave up. They got a suspension, the captain. They regrouped together. And one reason I will say to you is Jake Ottinger, Jason Robinson. After he has season, 42 goals, 44 goals this season, he have only 2 goals and the first 13 game in the playoff until he's come back out with 5 goals in the last 4 games against Vegas Golden Knight. So you have those kind of players like him step up. You need those kind of players if you want to go to win a 1 game at a time. And they got that one. It's coming now. Good night, Gary. Right. What else? Can Dallas be the 5th team to pull off a reverse sweep? You never know, Ron. It could happen. I feel you're just like, here we go, John. Here we go. Look, you're absolutely right. Hey, Ben is back next game. Yeah, he is, Adam. He missed 2 games. Right now, we have a press conference for Bruce Cassidy. I don't know what he said, but I think he'll be some more. Jerry, welcome to the house. Jerry from Sweden is in the house. Jerry, hopefully doing well. It was a great game, Jerry. It's nice to see Robinson finally his game again. Yeah, Ron, you're absolutely right about this. I agree with you. If you do not click on the like, guys, you can do that. That'll be awesome. We try to reach. We try. We don't know we're going to do it, but we want to do it. Will be nice. For at the end of the day, there are no denying the Tampa Bay Lightning are still the dynasty in NHL. They have the momentum of the game right now. Look, they have the momentum of the series right now. I agree with you. When his French is rusty. Francois Pitt, Montembeau is on fire. Absolutely, I agree with you about that. The chien said, Willie, time to make some call. Absolutely right, John, about Adam. Well said, my friend. Do you think we'll ever see another Stanley Cup in Montreal? You never know, right, Baxter? Um, Hopefully, we have a couple of years with good run, a good playoff, right? That's what we're looking for. Montreal is on rebuilding side, so we have to be patient. But if we get exciting game, we get some fun game and to watch, and we're just cheering for our team at the end, Baxter. But we take time. Carl, would you be afraid to give Monte a three? No, not at all. I think Montembeau at 3 years at 2.5 that'd be amazing. In my opinion, look, that'll give him about 30 years old, and he can resign a new contract. He has 3 more years doing well. We still, right? At the end of the day, he's the best goaltender right now for Montreal Canadiens. But I'm not sure we can still consider him as a goaltender number one in NHL right now. I don't say he cannot become that goaltender. He cannot become like a goaltender get 50 goal per year, 50 game per year, 55. I'm not sure about that yet, but at the end of the day, we have to give credit, and I think you give him you know, maybe a 2 years contract, $3 million. Right, he's still on the contract right now for 1 million, so he can sign a new contract, 2 years at 2.5 example, and then from there they can reevaluate himself, and then say, okay, I'm going to UFA with whatever happening with him with Montreal, and then after that. To call Colette, still some phone. Do you think they will see another? Hey, I got that one. Yeah, that's right about this, Francois. Real Deal is in the house. Welcome back at the Real Deal. Thanks to be with our Canadian show. Don't forget, guys, to count the likes. How will Montreal spend their NEF at something million on Caulfield? Pinard and the third we name, I cannot remember who has to go. But I don't think so. Caulfield's got $9 million, but I think our HP is going to get a 2 years contract at $1.5 million max. And then you have Islanen and Pesera. Both of them will be below $1 million. That big deal. And they still have $9.3 million. What we saw this yesterday on my update news. That's including the contract carry price already on the long-term injury reserve. So what happening there? They can open up another $3, $4, $5 million if they trade Mike Hoffman or Jordan Munson. That would be something they can look about that. I don't think so. Look, they will go over $3 million for Montembeau. First of all, he needs to prove it. He's a consistency. This is the first year he did it. If you look about all the backup goaltender in NHL, or you can call this like a 1B goaltender. Look about this. Not many of them are goaltender at over $3 million. If you look about the history, I would bring you back like a Georgiev, Vanecek. They signed contract at $3 million, but they was become the goaltender number one. Grobauer signed a contract with Colorado at $3.3 million, but he coming back for their solid player. So I don't think so. Montembeau is going to get more at $3 million. This next, that's the reason we said for 2 years at $1 million. Now you get 2 years at $2.5 million, and then after that, if you perform well, now you can increasing. Now the agent of Montembeau and the camp of the Montembeau said we have to wait next year. We want to wait what he look like this year. Montreal can push this on only next season. Where they say, okay, after, I don't know, after the half season, they really realize Montembeau is going to be that way now. They can maybe push. Now, the benefit of Montreal to sign him right now is to save more money at long term. And then Montembeau agent said, no, we have to wait next year. So that's what we at that moment, I believe, between the situation between both of them. I like it. I just wish Levi would Mocha one start or Waller. Seriously, but the Lightning was in the 3 Stanley Cup final and 1-2. My goodness, there are no other team close to that. But you can think about this, Jake, because one of them is a COVID year. There's some kind of asterisk. I'm not saying it's not a bad team, but to consider them as a dynasty, like the Edmonton Oilers, like the Detroit Red Wings, like the Montreal Canadiens, like the New York Islanders. I don't know. I don't know. I think if there was winning the third Stanley Cup, I think there will be another situation. But I can understand your point of view. Do you see Albman making an impact for the Montreal? No, Willie, not at all. No, I don't think so. He'll be with Montreal Canadiens next season. Montreal has nothing in front of him. That's worth something. But it's not the going to. You know what I mean? You cannot. It's not a power of negotiation. Look, La Fortune about that. This power negotiation will be three things for him. Um, all right, is goal save above expectation. Is a number 12 in NHL. A save high danger scoring chance percentage is really good. Is a top 15, I believe, in NHL. The worst stat of Montembeault guy is on the PK. He's terrible. Is a 58 or the 61 goal goalie in NHL with 20 game more play in NHL. With goal save percentage only at 821, I believe he was the stat. I can recall it. And he is at below a 70% save percentage at the high danger scoring chance. Now, those numbers can affect his negotiation, but again, like you said, the players, everything like that. And I said that with their replay change, but now he can get a $3 million, and the Montreal going to sign him at 3 years. But if you look about NHL goaltender A, B, or minus, they are at that area anyway. So we'll see what the Montreal going to do with him. We got to get rid of Gary and get something else to run the NHL. Just because they make it 3 years on the road does not make them a dynasty team. They will have to win the 1-3-3 and not have been. Yeah, that's the point behind that. Tristan Jarry, yeah. With the Montreal all stuck in the cap. They're going to have some, it's every team every year. It's like that, Jerry. Next season will tell us more about Montembeault. That's what I believe too, Francois. Whatsoever is, we have to give credit for the kid, for the players. He proved it this year. Now he's with Team Canada. He proved it again. So yeah, we have to prove it one more time. But it's looking good. Sharks, Jimmy will be back Monday. You're absolutely right. There are no other team in the NHL that come close to Tampa. But it's not. Yes. Again, Jake. It's not because they are like this right now, but they did not win this year. They lost the first round, right? And the year before that, when they got the Stanley Cup, they got eliminated in 4 games. For me, in my opinion, you have to be a span of 5 years if you are a dynasty in NHL. So, at 3-4 Stanley Cup, and the period of 5 years to become that kind of dynasty. It's not like Pittsburgh did it in 17-18. They won 2 Stanley Cup, Jake. And I don't consider them as a dynasty in my opinion. Buffalo have 3 potential number 1 goalies. The potential is still there. Look, we'll see if they can do it or not. When at 3-5 years, they are below Tampa Bay. Alibak has got 1 year left for his deal unless he has to resign. They have 0 point, not worth for us to grow. Is backup young guest team in the league. 3 and 6, they are never won back to back. Both are not as either. Oh yes, 6-5. See you Monday night, Sebastian. I don't see anything. Ben doesn't see in the Monday area. Buck does not want to be in Winnipeg anymore. No, you're right. Stats are made to be broken, and it's it. But that's the reason that it's a power negotiation. Look, that's how it works. And analytics make more deeper information. Nobody wants to play in Winnipeg. Just have a cap issue. I think at 17 team have some kind of problem already. Chicago was a great team, but maybe take 10 years before they become relevant again. Yeah, that's usually normal happening this way. Okay, the Hawks have become bottom Twitter since last cup in 2015. It's been all downhill. That's just a normal. Jake, it's about it's a wheel in hockey and in sports. Game tonight, Boston and Miami. Wow, the Miami lost tonight, guys. 103 at 104. Ouch. 5-5. Did not realize which and why. But are good. That's what was going back to back and 3 and 6 and 4 and 10 season. But I'm Jake. That's what the cap is supposed to do. That's right about that one over there for sure, guys. Wow, what a great comments we got tonight at the Hockey Nation show. Yes, look. I think I feel the same way, Ron. I think it's great. I think, Ron, I agree with you. Feel elite player would be a great topic in the future. Yes. Baxter, I think Montreal would have made the playoff only for so many injuries. I don't think so, Baxter. I think it would be a better season. But you think about this, Baxter. It took 92.93 points to make the NHL playoff last wild card. Montreal finished what, 72 points? So to give at least 20 points behind, they need to win 10 more games. I don't see that. Now, they finish at 80 points, 78 points, 82 points, 84 if you want to. Possible. But to make the playoff, I don't think so. Too far behind. I guess 5-5 is too hard to. They have to lower the bar. 12 late Monday night, 9:30, Miami 8. Here we go. That's crazy when you think about that. Again, we're going to recall it for everybody. Don't forget tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock at Bronx, your Sunday Rendezvous Special Edition 2023 with the hockey coach, Coach FRENCHY, and the co-host Marco Larabie and Enor Tap at 11 o'clock until 12 o'clock a.m. There's a brunch served by Mr. Luciano Graziano. And then after that, guys, tomorrow night, 9 o'clock p.m., Ab Nation Live Tonight Show. We'll talk about the Montreal Canadiens, couple of news. And then finally, Monday night, we're going to be back, guys, for what? Of course, a great hockey game, number 6 between Dallas Star and the Vegas Golden Knights. And don't forget, guys, this is the weekend, the Memorial Weekend and holidays in USA. So take a time to celebrate, take a time to be nice to each other, and be careful, be safe during that time for sure. That'd be great, Chef. Backsource is something interesting about that. I think Montreal will be in the playoff only. Coach, do you think Montreal staff would consider trying Albert Jacquet as a winger? No, Francois, not at all. No, not at all. Yeah, also great out of context. Sorry, I just said stuff. Out of problem. The abs, we love it. That's the reason we do Hockey Nation show. That's the reason we are. I went out and joined Montreal, could not finish last. Caulfield minor, Montego forward minor, no. They need more for sure. Here we go, guys. This concludes another show of the Hockey Nation Live Show. We wish you an amazing, great night. But before we leave, we invite you guys one more thing. We want to remind you one more thing because that's who you are. Because I lift la fortune. You are awesome. You are greatness inside of you. You have greatness inside of you. You are an amazing person, and that's the reason you are the Hockey Nation Live Show. First of all, we want to thank all the moderators of this show tonight. We know who you are. We want to thank each one of you. Secondly, we want to thank all the people in the chat. The only reason this is fun because you guys, you have a lot of great knowledge about hockey and you respect each other, and it's fun to have a good time together. I just love many of you. I bring you a question and talk about hockey. That's the reason I constantly do it every single night. So thanks again for joining us tonight. Don't forget tomorrow night, Sunday morning, and then Sunday night, and then Monday night for the next 3 shows of the Hockey Nation Live Show. And before we leave, I want to remind you, everybody, of course, be well, BL. Find a way not only to make your day, but find a way to donate the first half of what? 2023. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. Thanks so much, RG, for all the update. And I wish you an amazing, great rest of your weekend, the Memorial Day weekend in USA. Merci, Willie. Look. RJ, Dan, Ashan, good night, buddy. They have Devon, KLS, Francois Pitt, Baxter, and many others. And of course, remember, we love you people. You're looking good, Willie. Keep up your great work. Luke is going to correct you if you make mistakes. Oh. Booyah!